I had other shit.
I barely gave the one with Ruby Rose a chance. I was like, that one was all right. This one, I just can't.
I had to finish Titans. That was more important, more pressing.
Titans, the truth.
Yeah, Scott.
I'm still
priorities.
I think I just got past season 1.
Man,
Priorities. Lit, like.
Season 2 was all over the place, though. It really was. It just was. So I understand like the reviews, like how the second half. It just. I'm not gonna say nothing to ruin it for Ming, but it's.
I don't really care about spoilers because I'm gonna watch it regardless anyway. So.
I just went from.
It's just how easily they got. The what?
I said how it went from.
To where?
I said how it went from Deathstroke to the lab.
Oh yeah. I didn't like how they like disposed of Deathstroke so quickly. Okay, yeah, Jericho's alive, and it's like, and then the next scene is they worried about like the big anticlimactic thing was Superboy. I'm like, no, you invested so much of the season in the Deathstroke, and he's taken out easily by Rose. Like,
shut your ass, Scott.
And to make it worse,
you don't work for the WB. Shut your ass.
And here's what make it worse, Scott. They killed him the first 5 minutes into the new episode, though. They didn't even give him his whole episode. It was no climactic final battle. They killed him the first 5 minutes.
like they really made it seem like he was one of those villains of the week, disposable characters. Went out the whole thing, and then the big revelation that Jericho was alive in him the whole time.
Yeah,
man, I just felt disappointed.
I agree. And he was doing a damn good job.
I thought you was gonna say it rubbed me the wrong way. I was like, huh? It rubbed me the wrong way.
He did a good job planting the stuff out through the house, capturing Robin.
You know when I figured it out when the mother was like when the mother was like they're in the room. I was like, hold up, I only see one. Okay. Then I was like, okay. Okay.
I was like, oh snap. So all that just went to end like that. I was like, they killed this man the first 5 minutes. He just showed up as Nightwing and then he just get his new suit and start doing flips and stuff, and like I'm like, okay, the old suit prevented the flips because of the cape. Okay. Yep. That was it.
Yeah, that was it. They disposed of him real quick, but they didn't show his body and all that afterwards. So
right. So you already know that he gonna be.
It's room for him to come back. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You already know that.
Josh, your volume seemed a little bit low. Is there a way you could turn it up a little?
My volume. Oh, you know what you can do, Ming? Right click on me. Right click on my picture.
I'm on a laptop. Not a laptop, but I'm on an iPad.
Oh, okay. You can do the same thing on the iPad too.
It's all the way up.
Oh, it's all the way up.
It's all the way. You might just have to get a little bit closer to the mic.
Oh, just a little bit better.
You know what I did? I just right-clicked his volume and I lowered his shit because he's super loud. He automatically. I just automatically lowered it.
Oh, that's good to know, Scott. You're a great friend, buddy. You're a great damn friend.
No, Jay's at 100. Ming's at 100.
I'm probably
Josh,
at 50.
You at 70%, but
damn, 70%. Good Lord. Good Lord. Okay. Welcome to episode 9 of Blerd Talk.
You sure about that?
I'm positive about that, Scott. I'm your host with the most, Josh.
Mr. Nuisance over here in NYC.
My second episode. This is Ming. Vermin. This is my second episode, so.
Welcome back, Ming. Welcome back.
Appreciate it.
So,
yeah.
No. Go ahead, Jay, because we didn't get you.
You good. Go. Oh, yeah. J Rob as usual. I'm just a simple man.
My man. Okay, so I didn't have too much crap to go over except the main stuff, so we already know what that's about. But so most of my stuff was game related stuff. Unless y'all heard anything, I was basically going to talk about how Tomb Raider 2, the movie, cast a black woman, Misha Green, to be the director. I don't know if y'all saw the first Tomb Raider, the one that got remade. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
I haven't done with anything Tomb Raider since the first PlayStation, bro.
Oh, it was pretty bad. Now I will say the new Tomb Raider game is legit, but we all know how video game movies turn out to be, you know. So, and then what's funny? Uncharted. Yep. And
don't jinx it, man, because I got high hopes for this new Mortal Kombat movie.
Well,
with Steve Harvey? Oh man, okay. Yeah.
Y'all keep calling that man Steve Harvey though. He do look like Steve Harvey.
My hopes went down after seeing that a little bit. I was
my god!
Don't blow this for me, man. Please don't blow.
My hopes are still like whatever, because like was said, it's a video game movie, so my hopes and expectations aren't that high anyway. But I'm just hoping it's at least a little bit enjoyable.
Yeah,
if it's as close to the first one, then okay, we're good. If it's close to the first one, then I'm okay.
The GOAT?
Even if it's a little bit better than the second one, I'm okay with that too.
The GOAT?
The GOAT?
That's the greatest video game movie of all time. Mortal Kombat still, right?
Yes, agreed. I have no.
Are we talking about live action, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Maybe.
What you was gonna put over that?
No. I'm hell no.
Hey, I appreciated Super Mario.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you.
Oh, I liked it. I saw that in a movie theater when I was a kid. I loved it.
Hey, bro. I understand y'all, but Super Mario was ahead of his time, bro. It really was.
They tried.
Was, bro.
They tried, man. They tried.
Y'all gonna stop talking shit about Super Mario,
they made them
bro.
They made them actual plumbers from New York, and they got sucked into a different dimension. I was like, okay, I see it.
They tried. Yeah, they tried. So I can appreciate it, but it wasn't that great.
Oh, come on, y'all. I love me some Super Mario.
No. But don't get me wrong. I will still watch it. If it comes on right now, I would still watch it.
Oh yeah.
I hate it.
Come on, man.
I cannot believe you hated that. Man,
that
I
Double
Super
Dragon,
Mario, bro.
Yo, I was just about to mention Double Dragon.
Whoa, Double Dragon was fire too. Y'all,
hey, bro, Double Dragon was fine. Double Dragon was okay. Double Dragon was okay, man.
All right. And then look, real facts. They was in the middle of a pandemic, and Double Dragon. Remember the air was polluted? The air was polluted and all that shit, son. And Double Dragon was fire. Oh my god. I love me some Double Dragon, bro. Me and Justin used to watch that all the time. So Double Dragon was our shit.
Double Dragon, bro. My god.
What they say when they combine the metals? You said it.
Oh my god, bro. I'll take the cartoon. I'll take the cartoon, but not the cartoon.
The cartoon was lit.
Sunday mornings, I remember that.
Cartoon was fire.
Well,
cartoon was fire.
Speaking of video games, live action, have any of y'all seen the Sonic one?
Hey,
yeah, I saw a couple weeks ago.
Sonic was good.
Sonic was good, bro.
Sonic was good.
I haven't seen it. I wouldn't say it wasn't good.
I'll say it's good. It's good enough for them to make a second part to
yes.
it.
Oh yeah.
And I'm pretty sure. Well, Jay, are you still going? I mean, it's really not a spoiler. We knew it was going to happen, but
Robotnik's coming back.
At the end, Tails shows up at the end of the thing, and he's looking for Sonic. So and it's obvious because the dude walking out the movie theater was like, "I wasn't expecting Tails." I was like, "It's Sonic. What you mean you wasn't expecting Tails?"
Now, if you said I wasn't expecting Knuckles, then that could be like in the third or fourth movie, but
so it was pretty cool and
no different.
Go ahead.
Oh no, go. I was about to reference another movie.
I was gonna say big ups, and I forget the company now, but big ups for them fixing Sonic because he looked from those first clips. I was like, what the hell? Sonic on crack.
Yeah.
Sonic
he looks
the
terrible. Remake. Yeah, he looks great.
Oh, he looked amazing in the movies, and I really thought the CGI was gonna be bad. Like maybe he was gonna suffer from the ostrich syndrome, like where he got the big body but his little legs real mad skinny. But they did that good. Sonic looked amazing. It looked amazing.
I'm gonna check out.
It was good. Yeah, it was good. It was good.
It's really worth the time. Jim Carrey did an excellent job as always. You know, it's Jim Carrey.
Of course,
it's Jim
that
Carrey.
Man, he them type of movies, man. He carries pretty well, man.
He does. Even your man, because I keep forgetting. Even the black chick was in it. She did good. The guy that plays Cyclops, because you know he's the guy. He's the police officer that finds Sonic, and like
that's what I know about too. Cyclops.
You're right.
James Marsden.
James, right? But the first thing I say is like, oh, it's Cyclops. I'm like, oh,
I hate you, Bryan Singer. I hate you.
Hey,
I hate you.
For killing them off. Hey.
Yeah, I hate you.
Hey,
I'm joking, saying I don't really hate you, but
no. Okay. Once again, I'm not gonna blame Bryan Singer. I'm not gonna blame Bryan Singer because it was probably the writing. I understand that he was the director, but y'all know my beef with Bryan Singer because everybody up and down. Oh, Superman Returns is the worst Superman. It wasn't Brandon Routh's fault. It was not his fault. The man's an excellent Superman. Oh my God. In fact, did y'all hear about Bryan Singer? Did y'all hear about him?
What, the personal stuff with the pedo stuff? Yeah, that.
Hey,
yeah, that's. I've been heard about that. Yeah.
Man, Hollywood is out of control.
Hollywood is a weird place.
Your man T.I. and
like
Tiny, Jay, you hear about that?
Stuff like this probably goes on all the time,
man.
but we just don't know until somebody reports.
We don't know about until it reports. I agree.
I just found out about the dude that played on D.L. Hughley's show, the son. I just found out how he is nowadays. You remember the son? He was in a bunch of movies, In the House and all that.
He got like tattoos all over the place.
Yeah, tattoo on his face. I think he had charged with murder at one point.
Yeah.
I still remember him being a little kid, you know what I'm saying, in the honeycomb commercial.
What the hell? Jason, what did it do? I got another Jason. What did it do, Jason? Damn, bro. That's oh man, I appreciate you watching the show, Jason. We love you, baby. We love you. Actually, we can get you on this show too, Jason. You my homie from where I work. What else I got? Harry Potter TV series. I'm intrigued.
I gotta see. I need to see a trailer or something. I need to.
I don't know about. I
need I'm sorry. I need a cast and a general basis of what the story is going to be about.
But do you really need a cast? I can see the story, man, but did you really need a cast, though? I'm not gonna lie to you. I really feel like Harry Potter's one of those things they're just gonna nail. I really do.
No. You're right, but what else can they do? Or so are we picking up after the movie, or is this a prequel?
Maybe it takes place in between Fantastic Beasts and Harry Potter. Maybe. I don't know.
If that's the case, then they should just drop the Harry Potter name and just
do it like a regular
do
show.
Something else.
Yeah. Man,
because if you do Harry Potter anything, you need to bring him back.
Yeah, I agree.
Harry Potter is in the same. Harry Potter and Star Wars for me are in the same level. Like, it's entertaining to me, but I don't know the nuances of what's really entertaining or not. So I'm just going.
Man,
it's in like middle.
I gotta thank my cousin.
I just know that the Goblet of Fire is my favorite movie, and Fantastic Beasts.
That's the best.
And the second Fantastic Beasts movie was dope. That's all I know. That's all I know about Harry Potter.
Goblet of Fire, when Dumbledore, when Harry was like, when he put his name in the little joint in the flame, and Dumbledore gave him the Harry Potter. Then he got back to the office. What the fuck were you thinking, you son of a bitch? That thing was classic. It was classic.
Hilarious.
Borderlands movie, cast Kevin Hart.
Dead. If it wasn't in the grave, it's dead now.
Oh God, I'm gonna just let Jay have that one. I'm not saying anything.
So the movie was going to suck because it's a video game movie, but now they just buried it with Kevin Hart.
Well,
there's
I think
there's
Kevin
too
Hart,
much story.
Yeah,
there's too much story to be fit into a movie.
A movie, exactly. Agreed.
A TV show will probably be better, but it's too much story to fit in them.
And the rumor, and then the worst rumor of all is he's playing Roland.
Yeah.
No sir, no sir.
Claptrap. If he plays Claptrap, I might.
Bruh.
If he plays Claptrap, I might bootleg.
I might bootleg.
It's funny that you say that because everybody in the comments was like, "This man isn't playing Claptrap."
It's Roland, like the
oh my God.
strong army black guy that throws out gun turrets. Like he's a hard ass, cold-hearted dude.
At 5'4".
Yes, bro. Roland is a swole black man that is like an army killer dude.
That's a perfect role for The Rock.
Yeah.
Not for Kevin Hart.
Like The Rock, get Idris Elba, something like that. Kevin Hart.
Idris would have been perfect.
Something to that nature. But Kevin Hart.
Idris would have been perfect for that.
So this movie's probably gonna be a joke. It's probably gonna be a goof.
Yeah, I think Idris is too big of a name for a movie like that.
Yeah. So this movie gonna be goofy.
That's exactly what it's gonna be. That's exactly what it's gonna be.
Sorry, Borderlands passed. I love the games though. The games are still classics.
Games are great. Games are great, even though I played only 5 minutes of it, but I did like it. That 5 minutes.
Bro.
Did play.
Please get on it. Please get on it. Borderlands is great.
Jay told me that you and him be getting on Borderlands.
All the time, bro. All the time, bro. All the time.
It's a classic. Borderlands is a classic, man. That's a classic. Kevin Hart.
Let's
go, bro. You did a stand-up special in your living room, bro. And that joke was get him out of here.
And it was not good. And it was not good.
In front of a fireplace with a Christmas sweater on.
And it was not good. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Back in the day, I would have told you Kevin Hart, Paper Soldiers was my movie. And Kevin Hart was funny in that shit. But I just think that he's and I'm not saying he's doing what he's supposed to. He's making money. Ain't that the goal?
Oversaturation.
Yeah,
oversaturation.
Right, and that's what I think
Too
happened.
much, man.
That's what I think happened.
Too much.
You can't even really say that because he hasn't really been in a movie in like the last year.
But
no, he was on a run before this.
Right,
though. He was on a run.
And to be honest with you, he's probably turning down roles. I'm not even saying that nobody's picking him. He's probably turning them down at this point. Because remember, for 2 or 3 years straight, he was damn near in every movie. Damn near.
And whoever was picking him was that movie with Will Ferrell Get Hard, that night school one. It just wasn't. Even the one was with The Rock, Central Intelligence.
CIA.
They have chemistry, but the movie overall just wasn't.
I didn't like Get Hard. That was, to me, they was trying too hard. They was trying too hard with that. They was trying way too hard.
They're trying to infuse everything with Will Ferrell, and it was like Will Ferrell had a point in time, but they're trying to. I didn't like it. And
then it's really typical. Black guy teaches a white guy how to. It was like, okay, that's not funny anymore. Okay, but okay.
Only part I like that movie. The only part I like there, Get Hard is they be fucking in San Quentin. That shit had me dying. San Quentin. Oh, they be fucking in San Quentin. Fucking in San Quentin.
Man, let's see here. As y'all know, Godzilla versus Kong got pushed back. Pretty upset about that.
Wait, I didn't know that. I thought
it got pushed back.
I thought it was still going to be released in March.
No, from what I saw, it got pushed back. If I'm not mistaken.
You sure it's pushed back or released? It had an early release date now. Because it used to be in.
I thought it said pushed back, but I could be wrong.
Hold on. Let me check, because I think it was supposed to be released in May, and now it's released in March. But please research that.
You gotta admit though, that King Kong versus Mecha Godzilla trailer they were showing the whole time was pretty clean, because that is not Godzilla, okay? That's Mecha.
Yeah,
I'm lying, but I'm hoping it's true. That's Mecha.
It got pushed back 1 week.
Godzilla, Scott.
Hey, son. Oh, but
I bet the house on it. No,
we called
I'm believing it. That's Mecha.
Oh yeah, okay. So Mecha. It got. You say it got pushed back 1 week.
It got pushed back 1 week.
Oh no. Okay. So no. It was announced that directed and. Oh yeah, right. Okay. My bad. Man, you're right, Josh.
We all called that though. Everybody on here called what was going to happen. Okay, I'm just curious to see the little axe that can stop the atomic breath from Godzilla. I'm really curious about that.
I saw somewhere, because you see how the axe was shaped. They said it might have been a part of his spine that got broken off. So he just put that on. He put that on whatever he's using. That's how it's able to eat up the, the atomic breath like it.
That was wow. I never even paid attention to that. Wow. Wowzers. Okay. That's pretty damn good.
He ripped off Mecha Godzilla's spine. Or he's fighting Mecha Godzilla with the hammer. Hey, they are smart.
Like a piece of his
Godzilla, man.
Like, you keep mentioning Mecha. So they took a piece of like his scale or something.
Right. Or one of the spikes that's on his back. Godzilla got the spikes that light up on his back. Yeah. Right. And I'm pretty sure now since you said that, that could be it.
Scott, don't mind me. I'm trying to speak it into existence. I don't literally think that's Mecha. I'm sure he's being mind controlled, but I'm going with Mecha Godzilla. Only thing I didn't like.
Oh, go ahead.
They opened the trailer with the little girl shaking hands with the monkey. I said, this is what we talked about last week.
It doesn't
the
need
human
to be
aspect of the monster.
Didn't even have. Yep.
Only one person in the whole world has a connection with King Kong, and it's a 7-8-year-old girl. Same thing. They brought that girl back from Stranger Things for Godzilla. So
Well, maybe I'm thinking the girl was on the island or something, because I'm thinking the girl was on the island and somehow Kong just saw that she was fragile and little. And
she was living on the island, but she speaks English. Who else is there? I'm just saying.
They've been in love ever since.
John C. Reilly was on the island. He was.
Well, remember he wasn't like born there. He was stranded.
He was stranded there. Exactly.
So maybe
he told us.
This one is tough though. But I need just as much action in this one as in King of the Monsters.
Yeah, King of the Monsters was hard.
King of the Monsters, there was a human aspect, but we saw more action than we saw the human aspect.
You're right about that, Ming. But the human aspect went on a little bit more than I wanted it to, with the little girl.
You're right about that. You're right about that.
And the whole frequency in the stadium, like that was more than it needed to be. And it wasn't that much. I don't know if Josh's connection just cut out because we talking about that, or he
had to take
a bathroom break. I don't know.
I'm still here. I'm laughing at y'all. I had to blow my nose. Didn't want y'all to see it on camera.
The frequencies. Oh God.
Oh,
I don't even want to talk about King of the Monsters. And they killed my man, so I definitely don't want to talk about King of the Monsters. I don't even want to. Y'all move on.
He took one for the team, bro. He took one for the team.
They could bring him back to life. What a dog!
But honestly, if I was him, man, I'm sorry, man. I'll send one of them peasants on the submarine down there just cause.
Right. I don't know why.
Go ahead, take one for the team, bro. I'm like.
I would have been like,
built the lore.
Bro. I know about Godzilla, bro. I'm not about to die. I'm gonna sit just strap one. It might be cruel, but strap one of those Marines down there. Send him on his way. Take one for the team, bro. Take one for the team.
Well, no. They explained that. They said that the radiation would have melted the metal, but I'm a little confused because if it was melting the metal, Ken made it all the way in. I'm just saying, Ken made it all the way in.
Oh, his eyes.
I'm just saying.
Take one for the team, bro. Take one for the team.
I'm just
saying. His pupil and everything.
Oh my God! But that scene was pretty cool. How Godzilla was exhausted, and Ken said goodbye, my old friend. That was pretty cool. I like that. Guys. Oh, unless you all have some more news that y'all want to talk about, maybe something. Scott, before we get into the real nitty-gritty, Scott, did you finish My Hero yet?
No, I didn't. I still got 2 episodes. But wait. The thing that I put in the chat, what did that happen in the end of the season, or is that something that happened in the manga?
I didn't see what you put in the chat.
Personally, Scott, because I have no idea what you're referencing. Yeah. Now, I have an idea, but I want to know the specifics of what you found out.
The lost sibling and then Dabi.
They didn't do it at the end. They didn't do it at the end of that season, but they did it in the next season that I just finished. The arc I just finished, they did.
What is he talking about? What lost sibling?
Don't worry about it. Let's move on. What's the next topic?
Speaking of chat, man, y'all need to pay attention to your Facebook Messenger more. Scott, do you have a messenger?
Yeah.
I added you to the.
Oh, was spoiling.
I added you to
the.
I didn't see nothing from Messenger. I usually get pop-ups, but I didn't see nothing recently.
Check your messenger just in case. I send you a friend request on Facebook also, so just in case, check that out. And Josh,
Tim Drake has been casted on Titan.
Josh, I'm gonna need you to check Messenger more often too, because you check it like once every month and shit.
Literally. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Y'all be doing a lot. Y'all be doing.
No. But like I told Jay said the same thing. It's like I try not to come on here because y'all might spoil it. I usually say I watched it and that's it. If Jabril watched it too, me and Jabril was like, okay, we're gonna take this chat elsewhere until Jay, you, everybody else get caught up. Then we'll bring it back into the chat.
Okay, then I may go ahead and give y'all some
Friday.
Yeah. You like
y'all woke me up, and I knew why. Bro. I knew why. I rolled over. I peeked my one eye open. I saw Wanda. I just hit the phone, turned it off, and went back to sleep. I said, "Y'all ain't about to do this to me." I didn't even get a chance to watch it. I just We
purposely don't spoil anything because that's not fair to y'all. You know, if we do that, all I said was the first message I sent was like, "Bro, y'all need to watch this ASAP. We got something to talk about." Yeah, we got something to talk about. Because I'm like, it was crazy. And I think literally like every single Friday morning, I stay up 3 o'clock, watch it before I go to sleep.
Jesus Christ, man, go to bed.
Usually around that time, Leon's getting up, he's crying or whatever, milk. So I watch that during the time when I feed him. And
well, now since we already got that in the open, we might as well talk WandaVision. So let me start by saying, first of all, I went to berserk. I was out there in outer space. I was calling Wiccan and Speed. Y'all was right. I was overdoing it.
a little bit.
I was gonna say, Scott and Jason, y'all were spot on. Both of y'all were spot on. Okay, so the minute the episode well, let's just start from the beginning. Let's start how they call the snap, the blip.
The blip. Yeah.
They did that in Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah.
That's what the blip came from. That's what the kids in the beginning of Spider-Man Far From Home called it.
They called it a blip, and that would make sense. That would make sense because they didn't see the actual snap, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's basically what WandaVision is calling it too.
And I liked how they did show actual sword, and for those of you who don't know, sword is kind of like a subdivision of SHIELD. That's the best way to put it. And they monitor extraterrestrial life outside, or that's affecting Earth. So I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts. I know y'all got a lot, but I'm gonna give you. Go ahead.
Wait. No, Josh. Before you go on, I just want to give a shout out to Ming. He was on the show, but he typed in the chat or told Jay, I think Geraldine is the daughter of Captain Marvel. You mentioned that. Yeah. He mentioned that weeks ago.
Wait,
and I put that in the chat.
Y'all didn't know that prior to that?
I didn't know there was I didn't know it was a correlation.
Scott didn't know.
Scott didn't know.
I didn't think that they would connect Captain Marvel and Wanda like that. But he was like, wait, that name,
So basically, episode 4 was her episode.
So
it was.
I need to stop watching like the Disney Expo or whatever, because the president of Marvel announced that she was Monica Rambeau or He said that. So I knew who she was. So I basically need to stop just watching anything that has to do with like
ruining
Disney.
It for yourself.
Right. I need to stop ruining it for myself, basically. So first of all, I forget the girl's name, but her last name is Paris, the girl who plays Monica. She is beautiful.
She beautiful. Goodness gracious.
Oh my
God.
I seen her somewhere else before, but I can't put my
She was in She-Rock. I don't know if you saw that movie.
Oh, the one with Spike Lee. And she also was in the photograph, I think, with
she was in Dear White People.
Dear White People.
And we go Dear White People in Chirac. That's where.
Chirac.
Okay.
I mean, that woman is beautiful. That woman is beautiful. And let's not, her acting is great. Her acting is very good. She is a great actress. Either one. She's a great actress. I'm so happy that they cast her. They did the right thing doing that. So, we have confirmed that Wanda is doing it. Now, I had said that later on that she was doing it somehow, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I still think that they're going to use this to introduce either the new Avengers, or Ming, I think you said it, introduce the X-Men into the Marvel Universe. Because someone asked on Twitter, wait, how is Scarlet Witch doing all this? But I guess they didn't know that she was the history of her. So she was like, how did she get her powers? I was like, well, for those of you who don't know, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver were the children of Magneto, okay? Omega level mutant, okay? So Scarlet is an Omega level mutant. So she's very powerful. She is very powerful.
But they made it seem like low key created them. Remember,
right, yeah, exactly.
So if we're going MCU based, because we can't technically use that her original origin anymore, because technically there isn't a Magneto. So her new origins, if we're going MCU based, she was created by Strucker, is that his name, right?
Striker.
Strucker with the Mind Stone, right?
Aaron Von Strucker.
Mm-hmm.
She was created with was the scepter the Mind Stone? I'm right.
I don't like that. I already don't like that.
Forgot, bro.
I already don't like that.
No, but they got it. I don't either, but they have to do it this way because due to the circumstances of the MCU,
Josh,
Disney can't use Marvel.
I'm trying to get that together also, because I'll make my point a little bit later on. But I'm just trying to make sure.
So I for one enjoyed the episode. It was very good. Now, if my comic book brain serves me correct, I know that Monica is a superhero, and I think her name is Spectrum. Spectrum, right? That's
Photon.
Is it?
She took her mother's nickname, which was on the poster.
Okay.
In the episode.
Okay, so she does become a superhero. Okay.
Let me my bad for cutting you off.
No, go ahead.
So basically, her powers is somewhat like Captain Marvel's.
Right? I remember that.
So you remember how Captain Marvel got her powers, right?
She got. I don't remember too.
Still, it basically was still an Infinity Stone that got her her right? So also, there's a theory going around is when she got blasted out of Wanda's Westview place. That's how she might have gotten her powers.
Did you see her glow a little bit when she hit the ground?
When she hit the ground, her body was glowing red.
Man, what the fuck?
I didn't see that. I don't remember that shit.
Go back to it. Go back to it.
Go back and watch.
Go back and watch. Because she has similar powers to Captain Marvel.
Right? Correct. I remember that. I know she's right.
She glowed when she hit the ground.
Captain Marvel got her powers from an Infinity Stone, and remember, Wanda got her powers from an Infinity Stone also. And remember, they was like during the episode, wasn't Darcy the one that's saying they was getting radiation from the whole place that was based off the Big Bang, right?
Right.
Which was what was made during the Big Bang? The Infinity Stones.
Infinity Stones.
Right.
So she's giving off Infinity Stone radiation.
And just to go ahead, thank you, Marvel, for throwing Jimmy Woo and Darcy back in there. That was great.
Bro,
that was great.
Did you catch the magic trick when he did it
with the card?
Yes. Yeah. Remember when Ant-Man was basically mind fucking him with the card? This man ended up learning it. He ended up learning it.
I liked having them in that because I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. We all know Darcy was the best part of Thor. Just keeping it 100.
She's a doctor now. She's no longer a trainee.
Right,
I think
she's a doctor.
5 years, right? Yeah, right. She's a doctor now. She's a full-blown doctor now.
In the group chat, I literally said, I'm so happy she decided to leave that shit franchise and actually join a winner in WandaVision. Stay away from Thor. Let them fuck that up. Don't be attacked. Don't attach yourself to
the
that
chemistry
shit.
between her and Jimmy were great.
You're going to figure out how much trash Thor is.
The chemistry between them was great. I loved how she was still like sarcastic like she was in Thor. I thought that was perfect. I thought she nailed that shit.
That cup of coffee.
Right, yo, them sore agents need to stop playing and get her that cup of coffee, man. She still ain't get that cup of coffee till this day.
Can I get that cup of coffee now? What's good? What's going on?
Yo. And when they were in the van, he was like, "What do you do? We can't discuss what we do."
She was like,
"Oh, that."
I'm a bioengineer.
That was funny. It was like,
we don't care.
No, we don't care. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? She did the right thing, cutting his ass off. Because when she first asked him, like you said, your man was like, she was like, "No one cares. No one cares. Shut up." Like,
we're supposed to talk about this.
You wait till everybody else say what they wanted. You want to talk now and then. No, we won't care about you.
That shit was great. Now here's the thing. I don't remember in the comic book Monica's mother establishing sword.
That might just be for the MCU purposes. Okay, I'm not 100% sure about that because remember they said Peggy Carter was the one that established SHIELD.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And that might not be true. I'm not 100%. If somebody can correct me, that'd be great. But I kind of like how they did it because you know what I'm saying.
So I actually like that how her mom actually established sword and the whole shebang. So I was like, okay, that's cool. At this point, and I'm gonna let y'all get into it. I'm just gonna say this. I understand that we gotta do things different because it's the MCU. I get that. I would just like for even if it was to at least take the X-Men portion out. Because I think Logan, and I know I'm jumping subjects, but I think Logan would have been a great movie if they just stuck to the comic book. But I really want the whole Wanda, the whole Monica thing. I want people to know that. Because I feel like her being Magneto's daughter is a big deal. I feel like that's a big deal.
I kind of agree with you, but kind of disagree with you also because if they establish Magneto first, yes, you can do that. But since technically there is no Magneto right now, you can't really bring that up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying
that sucks. They just need to go ahead and just fuck over the money.
Now, if this multiverse thing is true, we might get like a reset-ish type of thing. So that might end up get built into her storyline just out of the blue, just because she can.
Yeah, I mean, I like I said, I thought the episode was very informative. I have to go back and look at this glowing thing because I can see that. I can see them saying that's how Monica gets her powers. I can definitely see that. And Ming, you are absolutely right. I remember her having the same powers, well, similar powers to Captain Marvel. But I'm going to go ahead and let Scott and Jay take it because you guys called it. You guys called it. You guys called it.
Let me just say this real quick in regards to Wanda and the whole Magneto connection. What they could do, a possibility, is say that the mutant gene was like embedded in her, and then the stone kind of unlocked it in her and Quicksilver, and then kind of go and so some like you said, like they can kind of create with the multiverse aspect to it. Oh, her father Magneto existed, and he knocked up some random woman in that in that country years ago. You know, in like the Days of Future Past type, setting. Yeah. And then that can work. Led to her, I guess the whatever stone, like tapped into whatever power that she had, or because the power of altering realities or whatever she didn't know she had it, or she didn't know a certain aspect to it. I know this is like going down a rabbit hole, but that when Loki found them, they weren't just like two random people. They actually had power, and there was a specific reason as to why he found them, and then he was able to tap it. The only thing I don't like is the fact they killed Quicksilver like that. That's the only thing I don't like.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. Why get a pretty big actor because of Kick-Ass? Why get him just to kill him off? But regarding
I'll save that comment. I'll save that comment until the end of the show. Until the end of the season.
He's coming.
He's coming back.
He gonna say he's coming back.
I don't know, because I saw I saw in the casting there was a Quicksilver name, but it wasn't him.
Oh, it's the one from the.
It was the Fox. The Fox one was named.
The goofy one, the silly one.
Yes.
The doper one, better written one.
So I don't know if they use it or they just might put it there just to throw us off or whatever. But
I agree.
Can't beat them, join them.
We'll see Quicksilver's fate-ish maybe until the end of the show. Maybe they'll make something happen.
I agree with that. And don't go looking at the casting, Ming. That's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating. You can't go. You can't go to IMDb. And
No.
Well,
even with that though, because remember, even with what was it, Deadpool 2? Logan was casted in there. He just wasn't on there. Hugh Jackman was casted in Deadpool, but he just that might have been there just Logan to throw us off too.
Boy.
So
man,
his Logan jokes was classic in that movie too. That don't have me dying. This motherfucker made a better rated R movie than me. He grossed me in the box office. My time, Scott. You got more? You good?
Oh, nah, just about the whole Wanda thing. No, we called it. We were like, none of this is real. None of this was real. All this, she has like the power of over the reality and the inhabitants of that town, and then something happened that's stress related. I don't like this.
I don't like this.
Yep. I don't like that. Yep. So the dude with I like how they will have aspects of now and then because of whatever era the show, the sitcom or whatever was in. That's where certain things would change, whether it was a beekeeper outfit or whether it was the drone
now,
or whatever.
I did call that though, Scott. I did say every episode they're like in a different time era, So yeah, you're right though. I did like that. So
the beekeeper outfit wasn't really bee. I'm thinking, okay, Swarm, why he has bees around him, but she saw that then after she ejected Rambo out, and then after she like finished fixing her house and everything, and Vision came in, and for a quick second she saw Vision as a zombie with the stone plucked out of his forehead. I was like,
"Hey, son, I'm not gonna."
So he's dead, and I like the fact that everyone, Darcy was like, "That's Vision, but isn't he dead?" So I was like,
when that came up. The first thing I said is, well, isn't that some damn shit? Scott and Jay just was talking about Vision being dead. I completely forgot that he was dead. Like, seriously, I completely forgot Vision was dead. And then, just like you said, Wanda's like, yep, I know because even when she sees Wanda, she was like, is that who I think it is? And she was like, oh, I know she's alive, but isn't that dude dead? She was like, that dude's dead. So that was good. I agree with you, Scott. That was good.
And I think what was mentioned last week, I can't remember who said it, but it's like she's controlling this whole reality, and then at certain points of like whether it's stress or just whatever is going on, it's certain lack of focus at certain times. The dude cutting into the concrete wall, or just like certain things just aren't clicking. And then like people are becoming aware, specifically Vision, I'm looking forward to it because I got to tell you, like I hear the expression, but I was literally on the edge of my seat, my couch, watching this episode. I was like, oh, okay.
I
was
agree.
like, oh, we lost Ming. All right,
Ming back.
But yeah, that's how it was. And I was, as I'm watching it, I'm literally confirming with myself. It's like, I knew it. Yeah. I called it. Yep. So
yeah, you did.
But go ahead, Jay.
You and Jay both called it. Yeah, like even Jay, even which I was talking about the trauma. Like anytime there's some stress related thing or something that clicks her back, she's like, nope. Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
I echo what everybody said. Great episode.
Great episode.
Again, and Scott called the shot, so I wasn't surprised by seeing I enjoy seeing the other side of the coin of what's going on outside of Westview, not Eastview.
Which he asked the
yeah, that time doesn't exist.
He's like, I keep trying to tell numbnuts here it doesn't exist. He's like, well, where are you from? Eastview.
Eastview.
That shit was funny. Oh man.
The seeing Vision dead that let me know what me and Scott spoke about, where it's hard for her to. It takes a lot of energy to keep people the way you want them to be in your mind, because you're going to eventually become comfortable and you're going to remember them for what you loved them for in the first place.
You said
so
it.
That was part of Vision dying, and that's part of. Remember at the end when they was holding the kids and they both stopped and looked at the screen, Vision still had that look like, what the hell is going on?
I'm glad you brought that up, because Vision still had like doubt, and that makes me think kind of like what you were saying last week. You brought up a good point. At some point in time, the realness is going to come out. At some point in time, the realness is going to come out. And I was thinking, how are the townspeople involved? Because apparently they're real people.
They're real people.
But they're just caught up in this whole thing that Wanda got going. So, yeah.
Yep. So, yeah. And I have an interesting theory.
Okay.
I don't know it to be true. I don't know anything. And I know Ming, we probably might be on the same page, maybe not. But it's so funny that y'all kept nodding to the X-Men. And there's a particular scene, and I don't want to take it too much out of context, but remember when she kicked the girl out, it got censored, right? My initial thought was, okay, well, Wanda's censoring what she did to the girl. But Wanda would have to be conscious that Sword is outside for them to censor TV shows. Mojo from the X-Men universe, the dude that controls the TV. Mojo, the fat dude that does the TV shit. What if it's Mojo?
Oh my God!
Some people have said it might be something to that nature. Also, it's crazy you bring that up too.
Hey, y'all kept bringing up X-Men. I'm sitting here like Mojo would be the perfect person, also villain, to introduce the X-Men, an X-Men villain. Mojo, because maybe it's her subconscious that's conscious of Sword outside of her world, and that could be it. Because remember, she censored kicking her out.
She did.
That means Wanda must know that they're out there. How? If she's so involved with what's going on in Westview. So when I saw the censor part, it was like, yo, who censored that? I was like, Mojo. Mojo is probably sitting there with Spiral, eating popcorn, laughing at how messed up Wanda is. Because that's Mojo. Mojo, remember, he kidnapped the X-Men, put them all in the little TV show, sat back and watched. So maybe Mojo, this could be Mojo having a hand in it. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
Oh, I don't know shit. Damn, I didn't even think about that. Dang.
Now they could do the whole subconscious. She knew they were out there, blah blah blah. They could still go with that, but I would love for it to be Mojo.
And see, that's what kind of makes me think.
I don't think they did.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
Because
I'll go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, that's why I still kind of have my theory about the kids, because I know it's wild, and I know I'm reaching. But I'm thinking maybe I know I'm reaching, but I'm thinking maybe she was pregnant before. She was pregnant before.
Reach on.
But just don't reach around. I had to do it.
Terrible.
I I'm thinking that Wanda, I really think that she may have been pregnant during or just in the beginning stages of pregnancy during Endgame. I still think the kids are I don't think that's her. I can't explain the kids. I can't explain it. I really can't. But I just feel like the kids are part of something bigger. I can't tell you where or the conspiracy theory behind it. I just think that. Like, because why would she... Is she seeing her future? Well, and I keep saying seeing her future, but what made her...
Making her future?
Oh, making her future. Yeah.
Creating it, bro.
Right. So I
it's wishful thinking. We're watching her wishful think.
True. You know, I just, man. But that's
just that Mojo, theory-wise, Mojo has a reason to keep her
there
making sure she stays in that box.
I know Ming's supposed to go. I know, but real quick, just answer that.
No, go ahead.
Whenever they want to introduce mutants into the MCU, why would they pick Mojo to be like the first one that like gets actual airtime?
Because you know what? One thing Marvel does
is expecting him.
Not because they're expecting him. He's a low-level villain. He's not.
He would be one of them like one-off type.
Right. He would be one that probably they don't kill, that gets away. Two movies later, he come back with something else. I feel like that's why I choose him. Because if they choose a big villain, that's a whole bunch of storyline they got to make for him. There's a whole bunch of storyline.
It's like the Collector.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy. He appears, does a quick little thing, and then I'm gone. I'll see you again in another movie, or you see me down the road.
Yep, I agree. I agree with that. I definitely feel if they get a big villain, someone that people know, that's a good storyline. That's a whole chunk of storyline. Go ahead, bro.
Now, have y'all been hearing that theory that's going around about Mephisto?
About who?
Yes, the devil controlling it. Yeah, I heard that too.
Wait, what is the theory? Wait, what is it?
Mephisto. So Mephisto has a connection to Wanda. She also has a connection to Agatha Hartwell. So let me break it down one by one. So we know Agnes on the show, right? The lady that just can't shut up about her wife, about her husband Ralph,
right?
Which we have not seen yet. Keep that in mind. We have not seen.
Scott, you called it. You called it.
We have not seen her husband yet.
Yep.
And remember when they put up the pictures on the board about who everybody was, Agnes was there, but she did not have ID. She wasn't ID who she was.
Look at Scott.
So she wasn't ID, but she had her picture. But the only person that was there, if I'm right, that wasn't on the board was her. Who was that girl named Darcy or whatever? The one that had the glass in her hand, which broke, and she was bleeding on the second episode.
That's right. She was not. That's
on
right.
the radio.
That's right.
The one from Buffy.
She wasn't.
Emma Caulfield.
Yes, she wasn't. She wasn't listed on the board. Like she didn't, no picture, no nothing. She wasn't listed on the board at all. So she might be somebody, and I'm pretty sure. I'm about 90% sure is Agnes. She's somebody. Agnes has to be Agatha Hartwell, whatever, and her husband has to be somebody too.
Mephisto. Yeah, probably.
That might be Mephisto. Also, they're also saying this might be connected to. Well, we all know this is connected to the Doctor Strange movie.
Strange.
Yeah. Which is a horror. Yeah.
So, yes. So remember, Mephisto. I read that Mephisto draw his powers from the dark dimension. Which remember who Doctor Strange just finished dealing with that was in the dark dimension.
Dormammu, right? The dude,
yeah. So we might end up.
Shout out to Blackheart, Marvel's Capcom.
This might literally lead right into that. And so he might be this phase's big bad, maybe. I might be reaching too, but you know that's what I'm hearing.
Could be, man. leaving breadcrumbs like that.
That'd be good. You know what? Just thinking back on that, just comparing big bads, Dormammu and Thanos, and then he this big, great, powerful, and you beat him into submission because of like the time loop. Whereas you got it's just like, okay, it's like it just us thinking. You would think Dormammu would be like this big bad, he controlled everything, but he's like submitting to the time loop. Whereas you have Thanos right here, who's just like this being who you can punch physically, and he's the big bad that's taking everybody out and ruling the world. But it's just like, it's just like one of those episodes of Smallville or Flash where you get the villain of the week type thing, and it's just like,
exactly,
really? No,
exactly.
But that's another story.
I remember. Dormammu technically, he's still alive. He's
still alive.
Right, he's still alive.
But promise you won't invade Earth, and I'll let you out of this time loop. Fuck a promise. Like that's my.
I don't make promises, you asshole.
So instead of trying to invade the Earth, he's trying to invade the multiverse now.
See.
So we'll see. We'll see. So far, I'm pretty sure like this episode is for the people that's saying episode 1 and 2 is boring.
But see, those people, I really do feel like nowadays.
Short attention span.
Right. And it has to have action in it 24/7 because that's because I'm going to say this, like the Fast and Furious movies, there's no story whatsoever. It's only action. And people love them things. It's no story, no whatsoever. And like that.
Excuse me.
It's funny because we even said the first 2 episodes, yes, they're filler episodes, but it's enough to make you go like, oh shit, what's going on? Yep. It's enough for that. It's enough for that. And people, I think people just have a short attention span now. If it's not no damn explosion going on, people don't care. Like even with the action, like WandaVision barely has any real action in it. Like I would say close to none. We probably haven't had a real action
very
scene.
story based. It's very story heavy.
Story based. It's very story based.
Episode 3 and 4 story picks up.
It picks up rapidly, and you have to pay attention. Like that's the one thing. And Jay, you had said it probably like our first week doing the podcast. Sometimes you just gotta shut your comic book mind down and just ride with it. You just gotta ride with it.
Just ride.
Just ride.
Just ride, man.
I do feel like with WandaVision, I'm really doing that. I mean, there's little stuff I nick at with Wanda just because I feel like I say Marvel, but I feel like they're really, really, really underplaying Wanda's powers. Like I really just feel like they are. They're really underplaying them, and it bothers me. It bothers me because it's the same thing if it was Storm. If y'all just like, oh, she could just control the weather. We're talking Omega level mutant, baby. And I just really feel like they're underplaying her. Right? She's doing this. She's doing this the whole time.
She can make it rain. Like in the first X-Men, she can take her 5 minutes to get lightning to strike on the Statue of Liberty, and that drain her.
And even when Wanda does her stuff in the Marvel movies, if you didn't know anything about Wanda or Scarlet Witch, what would you tell me her power was? From just based off the Marvel movies.
Telekinesis.
That's literally what you would say. Exactly. And you would be absolutely right. She does this. She can control your mind and she can make shit float. That's literally it.
They're like this. The 5 minutes of X-Men Last Stand with the relationship between Xavier and Jean Grey. Remove Jean Grey and put Scarlet Witch right there. Yep. That's comic book version.
Yep.
She's the one that need therapy.
Yeah.
She's the one that you gotta be like, relax, Wanda, relax.
Exactly.
If you trip, no more mutants. Y'all know that story. No more mutants. MCU, they had to do it how they had to do it, man. She was a person walking around that just got blasted at people and whisper in their minds and make them see fearful things. No,
wait,
honestly,
real quick.
Go ahead, Scott.
No, I was just gonna say, do you remember X-Men 2 with William Stryker's son, the one that was like mutants.
Yes.
That was supposed to be a version of Wanda, right? Or that's his own standalone.
No. He's I think he was William Stryker's son, but
okay.
His powers was basically illusions, so he can make things look real.
I'll be right back. Keep going.
So that was his powers, but that no. He has that type of powers, but Wanda's powers is she does it like she can do anything with her power, like literally anything.
Alter reality.
Yes.
Literally alter reality.
She's not Franklin Rich or strong, but she's damn near close.
Yeah, she's damn near close. She was OG until Franklin showed up. Franklin is a whole. This man playing with universes in his hand.
Exactly.
This man playing with universes in his hand. So it's like,
I understand if she was introduced with the X-Men, they can build her powers like her powers could like naturally come like strong. She's like universal strong, but since the X-Men isn't around, they have to like slowly build her power up. And still, even with this reality thing, a lot of people saying that might not just be like it's not her doing it. It might be somebody helping her get that type of control over this place also.
And that's why I'm going with Mojo. Because when they censored, I was like, well, how does she censor? If she censored
that Mojo theory is good though, bro. I've never heard of that until just now. Yeah, as you think about it, I was like, yo, that.
It was what drew me, what caught me, what made me think of Mojo was when they first got to the town and they flew the helicopter in there. It looked like a TV screen, like the little barrier between the town looked like a TV screen. So I was like, okay. And then when they were watching the part where she kicked Rambo out, and they was like, wait, who censored it? I was like, Mojo seemed like the only person. And I was like, oh, maybe Mojo has his hand in this joint too. I was like, oh, they might be introducing Mojo. I was like, maybe that's it. I was like, crazy theory, just like my Mecha Godzilla theory, crazy theory that I'm trying to speak into reality. Don't know, but it seems legit. TV show, alternate reality, Mojo and Wanda together. That's a good way to kind of disguise the whole, like, everybody expecting it to be about House of M and all that. A good way to like cover it up is to add Mojo on top. So at the end, we all thought it was based off the House of M and Vision comics, but in actuality, Mojo had his hand to kind of blur things up, which would introduce the X-Men's. I don't know how you would do it past that.
I'm pretty sure we're going to excuse me. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a House of M type of ending towards WandaVision. Once WandaVision ends that, or at least the Doctor Strange movie, we're going to get some hint to X-Men.
Do you see it like a Flashpoint situation where Flash comes out of Flashpoint and he's looking around like, what the hell did I do? Do you have Wanda coming out and all of a sudden she's looking around like, what the hell? And then I guess you see the Xavier School and whatever else that we wouldn't normally see in the MCU tie in at this point?
Maybe, because, okay, so I haven't heard this theory online, but okay, so we saw Westview, right? There was a sign that said Westview, and under it, this said how many people was. Well, what did Jimmy Woo say?
I forgot the number. I forgot the number.
Thousand, like couple thousand. Right?
Yeah, it was like
5,000. Yeah. 5,000.
5,000, something like that. Yeah. So isn't that enough to make mutants? About 5,000 mutants sounds about right for the MCU.
Sound about right to me.
So that whole place, she might do something. And that whole place, whoever's inside that barrier might end up having mutant powers or whatever. I don't know.
So the black dude might be Bishop.
Man, hold up. That's hold up, man.
I'm not saying those. I'm not.
It's too early for Bishop. Hold up.
But she might end up doing something to that town where, okay, I want everybody here, like House of M style, snap your finger, everybody here gains mutant powers instead of taking them away.
Okay, yeah. Do the reverse of House.
Just for that town, just for that town only, though. So
yeah, but yeah, that joke was lit.
I don't
that
know.
was. That was lit, man.
Overall, I'm interested to see what direction they take. You know, their infusion of new people, new heroes. So I'm interested. You know, I'm just interested overall. Just it piqued my interest.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah, it is too.
Wanda's the beginning. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I am too. Jesus. I just want to see Vision. I'm just waiting for Vision to become fully self-aware. I got that probably happening. If not 5, definitely 6. It's close. It's close.
He almost there. It's almost there.
It's getting close.
Imagine watching that scene 4:00 in the morning with the lights on.
You were like,
you
probably like,
oh,
you were like,
yeah.
It's like, yo, bro, they kind of hinted it because when they had the screenshot of her, you can kind of tell like his colors was off in the background. When she turned around and looked at him, he was purple. I was like, oh my God.
It's coming. It's coming. I know that's a strange.
I don't know, man. You can tell, man. Like, I think somebody is doing this to her because there's no way she just blasts Monica Rambeau out and then look at her hands like, what'd I just do? Yeah. It ain't no way, man. It ain't no way.
That's why I'm going with the Mojo. I'm hoping it's Mojo. I know I'm far off, just like Josh saying.
That Mojo theory sounds good, though, man. That Mojo theory sounds good.
Yeah, with all due respect to Disney on this one, even though I like to crack on them, the only reason I think they wouldn't do it is because they literally would not think of going this far. But hey, you know what I'm saying? If it's Mojo, I'll be like, that's freaking classic. Everything's been status quo with Disney and MCU. Everything's been kind of like nothing has. Well, Guardians getting made was surprising. That's it. That's the only like surprising Marvel movie that got made was Guardians. I knew everything.
Well, I think that was more because of the fans. Like the fans saw it.
Yeah.
It did so well in the movie theaters that it forced them to.
Yeah, that was a bag read. That's why they reaching now with Eternals and what's the Kung Fu? Not Shang-Chi. Iron Fist is the other guy.
Not Moon Knight. Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. Okay, yeah, and yeah, I got it. Shang-Chi and Moon Knight. They trying to reach in a bag on the new phases now, going to the other, not to call them the other guys like that, but going to the other guys. But they go Mojo. I'm like, yeah, they in a bag for real for Mojo. Man,
I actually want that to happen now.
Me too, bro. Mojo.
That sounds like a great theory, bro.
I was sitting because I'm like, because of course it popped, and it of course I remember Mojo watching X-Men and watching how he was so powerful, putting them in TV shows because they never caught him. They never I think they like hit him and stuff, but they never killed him. They never caught him. He always gets away. Spiral 2. I'm like, what type of character would be able to do something like this to Wanda outside of Wanda doing it to herself? And the only person that kept coming to my mind was Mojo. Mojo's that TV show type of dude. So I was like, yo, this might be Mojo chilling around, messing around, man. I actually thought that for a whole second in the first episode. At the end, they were showing somebody watching the TV screen, but I pulled it back and stuck with my house and stuff, and I'm happy I did because it turned out Shorty was the one watching the TV screen.
It was Darcy the one that was watching.
It was Darcy watching the TV screen. So I was like, okay. And it got censored. That part got censored, and the way her reality looked, that's what made me go, this might be Mojo. I think it's a stretch. If you had to ask me to put money on it, I'm gonna stick to this is Wanda doing all of this, including the censoring. Yeah, if you ask me to bet on it, I'm sticking with the Wanda. But just like with Mechagodzilla, I'm just hoping I'm speaking something to existence that Mojo somehow, some way has a hand in it too. But for right now, if I had to choose, Wanda is doing all of this. She even did the censoring.
I ultimately think somebody is having a hand in this. It's not just her.
Like, I agree there. It's not Mojo.
Yeah, she's aware. She's aware up until a point. Like she has some control, but ultimately, somebody's controlling her too.
Yeah, because what she can do. Because what she can do, not to jump ahead scenes, but the helicopter, the sword emblem, later on when she finally probably will have to tell Vision the truth or face herself for telling the truth to Vision, she's going to be like, I knew sword was here when I got the helicopter. I kind of had an idea that they must have been close by or around because I recognized the emblem, but I didn't want to accept it or I didn't want to embrace that it was the truth. So I just kept everything going. They keep interfering with what I'm trying to do, and I can't do this no more. Vision, you ain't real. Y'all ain't real. Gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming that's the moment where, you know what I'm saying, she gonna reveal that I knew y'all was outside the whole time because I saw the helicopter and the dude in the beast suit and Rambo. I'm seeing all this crap.
Honestly, I mean, yeah, I mean, you can see it that way too. Because it's tough though. Because if she knew about Sword in them, then Monica being there shouldn't have been surprised.
Right. It's real. Maybe. Yeah, but she didn't know Rambo was Sword. She thought Rambo probably was just part of her. Yeah, part of her reality. Like, oh, you just happened to be here too. Until she started like focusing and being like, wait a minute.
I don't remember making you.
I think Vision. I think Vision is the key to all of it for her snapping.
Yeah, he's becoming self-aware. That man looked at the screen at the end like, huh? And I know he questioned himself like, how the hell did we make babies? Hold on. We just found out you was pregnant. And 10 minutes later, you look like you're 6 months pregnant. You're 6 months pregnant. 10 minutes later, what do you say? By the time this is over, we'll be having kids by the end of the day. What he said, like the end of the day or the next day. He's like, you should be giving labor in about 2 days.
All right, I can't stop the pod. I mean, I can't get my camera back because I would have to shut down everything. So we're just gonna wing it with just my voice, my beautiful angel voice.
My gosh. Oh my gosh! Look at Josh here, phoning it in.
Phoning it in.
Who got a fucked up system now?
Wait, first of all,
shitting on my Wi-Fi and the rats chewing on the Wi-Fi or some shit.
Up, Scott, is that I can't. What's like? Oh wait, hold on.
You know what?
Oh, let me see something here. You may have said something, Scott. Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on. You may have.
The AOL kicking in.
See, that's just.
But, I put something in the group chat. I'm not sure if you read it. So I think they said on the board. They said Vision. You know, remember when Vision picked up the doctor and was running like hella fast with him?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they was on the board. Like I think somebody took a picture of that, zoomed in, and looked at the words that was under that doctor's profile. They said he snapped out of the reality for a second when Vision picked him up, but he snapped back into it when Vision let him go.
Man, people be doing a lot. Y'all be doing a lot.
Y'all be looking at
Bro, I'm telling you, them nerds online, man, they look into every single detail, all the details.
That dissection, man.
Yes, it be that serious, bro. Like literally pausing frame for frame to try to break down. Is this Easter egg? Is this the Easter egg?
Go hard. Josh, your camera came back, then it went back out.
Damn, we got people looking online to see if zoom in, baby, zoom in. Bro. 400 zoom, 400 zoom.
Yeah. And off topic, but on topic, and this is the comic book brain. What is Marvel's affinity with these acronyms? Sword, shield, aim. Like, golly, bro. Like,
bro, I think they're just trying to keep it simple, bro. Because I mean, do you
sword,
really
shield, aim?
Do you really want to say like 5 or 6 words together every single time you mention that you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Legion of Doom. We want to lead the Legion of Doom.
Hey, the same thing could be
LOD is a lot simpler.
The same thing could be said. The same thing could be said about DC and their alliteration with names.
Like with what?
The alliteration with names.
Give me an example. I'll wait.
We got Leader Doom. We got Suicide Squad or Task Force X, whatever you want to call them. I'm missing anybody? Oh, what's the Wrecking Crew? Is it the Wrecking Crew?
Clark Kent, Lex Luthor, Lana Lang. Like, just that's in the like why is it always? But it's small stuff. It's small.
Yeah. I mean, on a smaller degree. You can say Justice League all the time, or you can just say JLA.
But we never say JL. I have never heard a DC fan call. If you talk to any DC fan, they always say the Justice League. They never say the JL or the JLA. Never.
I mean, but that's a short name though. Try saying Shield's full name. Try saying that every single time we talk. No. I'm talking about word for word.
Acronym for it.
Oh no, I ain't saying
the security held.
Exactly.
I'm not saying all that.
Shield's a lot easier.
It's easier to say. It's easier to say FBI than the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Well, speak for yourself, Scott. When I talk about the FBI, I call them by their full name, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. That's what I call them. I don't say the FBI.
Okay.
Oh my God, man.
Is Justice League coming? Isn't it coming February 1st?
No.
About the Snyder
cartoon. The cartoon. Trying to look real quick.
I'm still trying to see that Snyder cut.
March 4 hours. They said for 4 hours.
4 hours, bro. 4 hours. That's a long ass time.
Static Shock is on the 15th.
Yeah, I'm happy about that. Thank you. Cause y'all promised me that week ago. I'm trying to binge. I'm trying to figure out what to binge on HBO Max. I finished Titans. I'm not quite ready for
Lovecraft Country. Love
Patrol.
No. I started watching that, but I have to finish. I saw the first 3 episodes, but I haven't gotten to the other DC show. I haven't gotten to the other DC show.
Have you watched Game of Thrones?
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't either.
You need to watch Y'all need to watch Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is the
business. I was watching? I was watching? I was watching last night. I was watching the Wayans brothers from season 1. I started watching that for some strange reason.
But the Wayans brothers was good though.
It was good. It was good. The early seasons were kind of difficult, but I started watching that. I know Fresh Prince. If they get Martin on there, because I know Martin is like an HBO production. If they get that, then that'd be great.
Right. They getting that. I'm good.
Okay, yeah. Batman Brave and the Bold, Justice League, and Justice League Unlimited is coming to HBO Max February 1st, and I'm binge watching all them Jones, including Batman.
They must have heard my complaints, because I damn sure. I damn sure was like, I saw it already. I already binge watched Justice League and Justice League Unlimited mind you, I did it all on my computer through a certain venue, but which took forever.
LimeWire. Or was that music? What was it? What was you?
It wasn't LimeWire. Ooh, it was. Oh wait. No, it wasn't LimeWire. It was torrents. It was Kick-Ass Torrents. Remember Kick-Ass Torrents? Old school.
Kick-Ass Torrents. Kick-Ass Torrents was the truth.
I just want to watch the episode.
I don't do that no more. There's only one unlimited episode I'm gonna watch, and that is when you get the man that has everything. I'm just gonna watch that episode. I'm gonna cry.
What's that? That's one with Solomon Grundy, right?
Oh, that was Mongol when they put the thing on Superman. He started dreaming that he was still on Krypton with his kids.
Deep. That episode, it's the plant. It's the plant that's in his chest.
Yeah. That's the only episode I watched.
They did that on an episode of Supergirl. That same plant that was in there got on Supergirl, and but the plant basically makes you. It sends off a drug that makes you think that you got your life is perfect. Yeah, that was.
Look at Scott face because you brought up Supergirl.
I know this man does not like Supergirl, bro.
You sliding it, just like you always accuse me and get at me when I bring up Green Arrow. That's my face when you brought up Supergirl. Like she ain't got shit to do with nothing, right?
Yes, she did.
Supergirl,
man.
I didn't know. I have started watching Young Justice though. Just thought
Young Justice is hard body, boy. Young Justice is good.
Oh, I love Young Justice.
Young Justice is good. What season? You still on season 1?
Oh yeah, no, I'm like on episode 5 of season 1. I just started yesterday.
Okay, yeah, Young Justice. I haven't even watched the last. Oh, I can't say nothing. Damn it, shit.
Season 3? You ain't watched season 3?
I
forgot who the villain. Well, I think I remember who the villain of season 1 was. I know season 2 ended in a cliffhanger, and I definitely remember season 3 because I just watched it.
See, I haven't seen 2 all the way through. I haven't watched 3. In fact, I can't say nothing because Scott's still on.
Watch Young, don't say that. I watched Young Justice the first 2 seasons when it was on Cartoon Network live, like every Saturday.
Yeah,
so that's why I don't remember too much.
Young Justice is hard body, bro. Man. Young Justice was hard.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Young Justice was hard, bro.
Young Justice, boy.
It was. And it had
classic,
so much, man. It had so much character development, bro. It really did.
It did.
It really did.
It did.
Man.
It did.
Oh my goodness.
It did, man. Love that jump.
Man, I had a meme I wanted to show y'all, but I forgot where I saw that. It was talking about Star Wars.
Happy Father's Day.
Oh God.
They're still the greatest.
Come on, son.
The greatest.
What about when Ming posted how they about to reboot the sequels of Star Wars again?
Man, look here. If that shit is true,
I got it, bro. I'm done.
Just the last 3.
Oh, so
Force Awakens.
I'm done, bro.
We're supposed to act like that never existed?
Yep, that's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Wow. Again.
That's crazy.
That's basically what they're saying.
That shit that came out, that didn't really happen. We psyched you out. You know, we really gonna have a black Jedi.
He should have been black from the get-go, like we all thought when he fought at the end of the Force Awakens. We thought he was a black Jedi. They should have just left with that. I don't know why I changed that. Yep. I know why, because he was black. I know why, because he was black. That's exactly why. Oh,
in the market research, they were like, "No, this won't appeal to the masses."
Yep, they was like, "Oh, all our old racist Star Wars fans are not gonna like this because he's a black Jedi."
I'm watching it and I'm like, he about to have his kid Gohan moment where for some reason he just blacks out and becomes masterful with the lightsaber for like 20 seconds and do a little force push and be like, wait, how did I do that? And then he gets his ass whooped after that. But
I tell y'all all the time, I don't understand how that. The last one was like really bad. It would probably have been the worst movie I've seen in 2019. Whenever.
No, I still haven't seen the last one.
Don't waste your time. Do not waste your time. Do not. What was
that?
I'll say this: the last one was bad because of the second one.
Rise of the Skywalkers.
Is it Rise of the Skywalker?
Rise of Rise of the Skywalker. I think that one was bad because of the Last Jedi.
Because when they brought back Luke.
Nope, not even. Nope.
Nope. But that's the one they brought back.
I'm not gonna lie to you. At this point, you're always going to see Luke somewhere in the Star Wars universe. Somewhere. I just
Darth Vader's helmet was there just for decoration. Didn't mean shit. Just there.
Damn thing.
My father. My grandfather.
He worshipped the head. Your man was literally the Jason Voorhees of the Star Wars. He was worshiping the head. Like no, I knew that Luke was going to be in them somewhere, somehow. I knew he was going to be in it. The problem I have that Luke sometimes acts like a schizophrenic. Like it blows my life. Because okay. Did everybody watch The Mandalorian? Is everybody up on The Mandalorian? Scott, you?
Yes.
Just go ahead.
Well, you're not caught up on The Mandalorian yet?
No. I have issues with my Disney Plus. You know, it's a struggle just to watch WandaVision. I got to go through different outlets and my system and stuff. So,
do you want us to tell you? Do you want to watch it? No, we ain't gonna tell you.
No, go ahead. We still gonna watch it.
I don't want to blow it for you. If you still gonna watch it, don't worry about it. But my problem is he really acts like a schizophrenic. Like even in the old stuff, he's consistent. He's like, okay, boom, I'm a Jedi. Let's get this shit done. Now, like in the whatchamacallit, the second one of the new trilogy, he act like a schizophrenic. He was on the planet drinking green milk out of some crazy alien's nipple that was green. Like it was wild.
Look,
he was all over the place. It was bad.
You know whose fault that is? That was Rian Johnson's fault. He said he tried to go out the box and try to make something for himself, and it clearly didn't work.
It was bad. It was bad. It was really bad.
It was bad, man.
Honestly,
oh God,
I would have preferred if Luke just trained her and not died and not get involved at all. That would have been dope. Just trained her and not get involved.
And that might have been a plan, honestly, man. Like, this is what happens when you switch directors in a trilogy.
And Yoda didn't get involved. If you want to mimic the original trilogy, Yoda didn't get involved.
He said his piece, trained for 5 minutes, died a peaceful life, died a peaceful man.
Nope. All he did was give his advice, put him to whatever training in the Force, and that was it.
And then died. Exactly.
That was it.
Literally. Like, that's
what I was expecting.
And that's my whole point. And then, well, do you at least know what's going on? I'm pretty sure you just seen Baby Yoda, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, go ahead. I mean, no, seriously, go ahead and talk on it.
I'm not going to spoil it for it, but I'm saying, okay.
It's a fat baby. I thought my baby was fat. That Yoda baby is crazy.
And I want to use him as a perfect example. Okay. First of all, Ahsoka actually says that Baby or Grogu is only one other of his species. That's not true.
That's a lie.
Because it was Yaddle, and that was crazy, which I don't understand. Yaddle sat on the Jedi Council. She sat on the Jedi Council.
Was Yaddle in the book? She like in a Star Wars book?
She may have been in a I don't know if she was in a comic book, but she's in the movie.
Remember, Disney said anything after Return of the Jedi in terms of books and all that no longer exists. So, but they brought back Boba Fett. They brought back Ahsoka, and they
They finally did that man justice. They messed him up to like the first trilogy.
Well.
They messed him up, bro.
Boba was okay. Jango was his father, right? So and then it's super confusing because all the clones are literally him. So it's all confusing when you throw his name. You're like, wait, what? Because right. So yeah, they did do him justice. I just don't. And see, I don't like that. How can you take out all that history and like you said, but put in who you want to put into it? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. So
it's the reason why they're rebooting the new trilogy. They don't know how to create their own. They're trying to create their own iconic Star Wars characters, like even the new trilogy, the Phantom Menace. Even those characters are iconic. Everybody like Mace Windu. Everybody's like Hayden Christensen. Everybody's like Obi-Wan with McGregor and all. Everybody's like that. Even with them. Even Dooku. Even Darth Maul.
Yeah,
and Disney's
Darth
like,
Maul was a staple.
Let's get there. Let's get there.
Darth Maul was a goddamn staple. I never forget when he brought out that double-edged lightsaber. That's like the first time I seen that. I was like, oh, that shit was all
literally the best scene.
Literally
in the movie.
That was literally the best scene.
The only best scene.
That was the best
Speaking
scene.
of Obi-Wan, they said Liam Neeson is confirmed to come back in that.
How, Sway?
Well, because it's gonna be a prequel before he becomes a Jedi.
Darth Vader. Oh, so it's gonna be like a flashback?
No. So Obi-Wan,
like a ghost.
Obi-Wan is supposed to be. Obi-Wan is supposed to take place before he's a Jedi. So it's gonna show him the steps to becoming a Jedi. So I'm pretty sure they got to have Qui-Gon Jinn in there because it's gonna be a prequel. You see what I'm saying?
Christensen is back as Darth Vader in the same show.
So we'll probably end up getting two time periods.
What? That's right.
We might end up getting two time periods on this. Or at the.
That's what I'm saying. Flashbacks.
Yep.
Flashback. A Jedi ghost.
Flashback.
Or a Jedi ghost.
Or a Jedi ghost.
Like Yoda and Jedi ghost. Like
when they standing there in the blue.
Hey,
like,
Obi-Wan, what are you doing? You ain't gonna be his conscience. Sure you're doing the right thing.
And then I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. What do I care about Obi-Wan before he came a Jedi? I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't care what he was doing. No, nothing. That does not matter. That does not matter. It really doesn't.
I mean, some people want to know backstories on them.
Man, but see, it's kind of like what Jay said. They reaching at this point. They're reaching for shit that does not exist. Like, Ming, seriously, do you honestly care what Obi-Wan was doing before he became a Jedi? Like, nobody
I mean,
cares.
not really, but still, you know.
No one cares what he was doing before he was a Jedi.
All 9 movies y'all said in a galaxy far, far away. So that means there's more galaxies that are far, far away. I want to talk about them galaxies too.
And see, like you said, they're trying to create something iconic like the last ones did. And at this point, it just can't be done.
Can't do it.
It can't be done at this point.
Can't do it.
We have so many.
You can't even outclass Samuel Jackson.
And then it's kind of like you took the Mandalorian and made something original. I mean, don't get me wrong, you brought back some characters from, but still, it was still jive original. Why can't you just do the same? What is so hard about that?
What they should do now is just focus on the shows, man. Just leave the movies alone for like another 5-10 years.
That's what I said. See, I said that like our first 2 episodes. But here's the kicker. See, if I was gonna do a Star Wars show, here you go, right here. Here you go, right here. Hear me out. Hear me out. Picture this. Remember when Anakin went in there and started killing all the kids? Right, Scott, look, picture this. Remember when Anakin went in there and started killing kids in the Jedi Temple? Okay. A kid got away. He's been living on the streets, honing his Jedi skills, doing bad stuff like picking pockets, crap like that, okay? Doing wild shit like that, okay? Let's say...
You better stop it before they come on. They somehow take your idea.
This sound like Fallen Order a little bit. The game.
So
go ahead.
He's over here. He's living on the streets. He's using his force powers for bad because he got to eat. He got nowhere to stay. He can't let people know he's a Jedi. Okay, so you know he's out here just living on these mean streets. Okay, somehow, some way. Okay, we can even say, I don't want to add Rey in there, but we can even say he sees Rey and like, oh. She has a lightsaber. Where'd she get that from? You know what I'm saying? He's like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna hone my powers even more, become the ultimate Jedi. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many other stories you can do. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Jay.
Sounds like some dark side stuff to me.
Hey, well, that's what we want. We want some dark side shit. We don't want to keep seeing, like, can you imagine if Star Wars did something like and I'm saying the boys, but I know they can't be cussing them, but can you just imagine they actually did something from the dark side perspective and just be like, no, like hate. You know what I'm saying?
We personally want to see it, of course, but it's not many movies out there that you see it from the villain's perspective. Yep. Besides movies like The Joker and stuff like that, but he was like sympathetic in that type of.
And Wesley Snipes said it best in Blade. Wake up. The world is not just some sugar-coated ice cream. What did he say, Scott? In Blade, what did he say? Go ahead, Jay. Oh.
You brought up the pickpocket Jedi kid that saw Rey.
Mm-hmm.
There's the janitor kid that used the Jedi power on the broom. Where did he go? What happened to him?
Yeah. Yeah.
There you have it.
We just gonna gloss over that though, huh?
Disney, I want our fucking money. We just gave you a plot. We just gave you a plot right now. Give me our fucking money. I want my money. I want my money.
The Jedi kid with the broom. Boom. What happened to him? You know?
You have said it plenty of times, Jay. It's way bigger stories than the ones we have. Create a new character. In fact, but like you said, I have said it too. And I say the same thing about something with DC. Maybe you just need to stop. Anything Star Wars needs to stop production for the next 2 to 3 years. Anything that's Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman need to stop production for the next 2 to 3 years.
I don't agree with that.
Make us miss you.
If you, well, movies wise, yes, but they should still do something television wise. They should do something television wise. Just get away from the movies for a while, because. Remember, if your company, if you don't do nothing for 3 years, bro, that's money opportunity wasted, bro.
That's true. But Disney got money. They probably wiping their ass with $100 bills right now.
No. Disney got money. DC can't afford to do that.
No, DC can't afford to do that, but they can do it with other heroes, other villains. Okay. I'm not even gonna look. I'm not even gonna look at my poster. I'm just gonna name some people off the top of my head who they could do. Well, they could go back and revisit Green Lantern. Maybe, but okay, you can do.
They need to get that right first.
You can
they
do
need to get that right first before they go anywhere else. Because remember, like the characters that you named, Josh. Remember, we know this because we follow DC comic book stuff like that. The casuals might not know this, so they might not see the movie because of that.
But that's cool. But see, that's the good part. That's the good part. You don't know it, so it's something new. Like I tell Jason, me and Jason had this discussion all the time. How many people knew anything about Iron Man, Scarlet Witch, Vision before the Avengers movies came out? Man, if you asked anybody before the Avengers movies before they came out, I guarantee you said, give me some people from Marvel. I guarantee everybody would say Cyclops, Wolverine,
Spider-Man,
and that was it. And that's it. Nobody would have even
mentioned
Iron Man.
Incredible Hulk.
Nobody would even mention Iron Man. You may get a Captain America here and there. You may get a Captain America, but nobody would ever mention Iron Man. Nobody would ever mention Scarlet Witch. Nobody would ever mention Thor. None of that. The movies set that up.
You're right. When it comes to that, though, but Iron Man, Thor, and them, they're technically main eventers. You want to call them like they're like what Superman and Batman is to their company.
Okay. Now they are. Now they are. Like
I think they've always been like that for Marvel.
Nah, I don't think so, Ming. Nah.
Not to the casuals. What they were saying.
If anybody was pulling Marvel back in the day, it was Spider-Man. Period.
Spider-Man.
It was
He's
Spider-Man.
been out. He had his own show, cartoon since the 50s.
And they've already done like even before Iron Man came out, there was a Spider-Man movie. So technically, they did that.
Those were good.
They did that already. But you can't just pull like some side character out of the blue and expect that to make money, though.
But see, I feel like those are the okay. I swear,
they did that with Guardians. Okay,
Guardians worked out good. Guardians worked out good for them. You're right, Scott.
You got it. I was gonna say it.
Guardians worked out good for them.
And you know why Guardians worked out? You know why Guardians worked out, because
it was different.
Marvel set the tone. They was like, we're not going to give you any characters. We're going to give you some unknowns
that you heard of,
that you have not heard of, and we're going to make them. You're going to make you like them because they set the standard.
And that worked. That worked. Now, remember, DC tried the same thing with Suicide Squad, and what happened?
My point. Terrible movie.
The theatrical cut was terrible. The theatrical cut.
See, that's one of those. That's like two different companies, two side character or groups. Man. One worked out. One did not work out.
But I truly believe that Marvel, they may not be doing it, but I really feel like Marvel, if somebody says they want to write for Marvel, I definitely feel like they're actually interviewing people and saying, okay, tell me about Uncanny X-Men number 12. And they can actually have somebody that can answer that. Where I think DC is just going like, hey, you just graduated from school, right? And you're a writer? Get in here and write Green Lantern for me real quick. What the fuck?
You know what? No, wait. With that being said, that was a good comparison between Suicide Squad, not everyone, but a couple of people that aren't as well known, and then the Guardians. It's like, look, it also depends, like you said, on the writer and the director, because the way James Gunn did it, he always had that quirky sense to all his movies.
Yep.
And he went with of course it was Out of Space, but he went with the lighthearted, goofy dancing and incorporated a lot of music. The first thing that you get exposed to with Guardians is the music, and then the whole cassette, and then that loops into his history. Suicide Squad, again, this goes back to the new version of DC Universe movies, the darker tone, and then they try to slide in a little bit of comedy, and it just wasn't hidden.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's all.
Go ahead, Scott.
No. Go ahead.
No. So I was like, so now with that point, remember who's doing Suicide Squad 2?
James Gunn.
So I expect it to be different.
Same. But if that movie doesn't do well, it might not be the director. It might just be the characters or the company.
Nope, it ain't the characters or the directors. You know what it is? Jay, what is it? What is
the writers.
It's the writers. It's the goddamn writers. It's the damn writers, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like, even the guy that just directed Suicide Squad, David Ayer, whatever his name is, he got some good movies under his belt. You know, he got End of Watch. Did you ever see End of Watch with Jake Gyllenhaal?
End of Watch,
End of Watch was good as hell. He actually wrote that. He wrote Sabotage with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That was pretty good. I'm not saying it was grade A, but it was pretty good. Oh wait, he directed Bright. I thought Bright was good.
Bright was good.
And let's not forget one of his best movies.
Basically.
Street Kings,
basically, like
Street Kings and Fury. Fury was excellent. Did you see that with the Brad Pitt and all that shit was excellent.
Yeah.
So basically, we have two companies. One, somebody clearly knows what they're doing. I.e., Kevin Feige. He knows what he's doing. He knows, like, he oversees everything. Is this a good script? Anything like that? He oversees it all. Yep. Clearly, he knows what he's doing.
Clearly,
whoever's controlling DC over there,
terrible.
You gotta let that man go.
Terrible.
They don't.
He's clearly. They don't know what they're doing over there.
He doesn't.
He doesn't have a good vision.
And then, like, still, everything's still separated in the DC universe. Like, and look how and see, Kevin from Marvel has literally got in there and was like, fuck all
phase
this
one,
noise.
phase two, phase three, phase four. We're gonna do this in 10 years.
Yep. And he came out with a plan, and we're gonna connect the shows with the movies like it would to make sense. And bam, here we go. Because think about it. Think about this. Kevin is even setting up the future of Marvel. Think about that. Like, even if he's long gone, so who's gonna change that formula if it's been working? I wouldn't. It's working, ain't it? DC continues to fail. Okay. And it's such a cop-out. Okay, I'm going to tell you the perfect cop-out. Here it is. You guys told me to finish watching The Flash. I did. So you literally put the DCEU Flash in there with the regular Flash to accomplish what? Just to say our costumes look cool? What was that for?
I think that was just I think that was more meant for a cool cameo than anything.
Yeah, cool cameo, multiverse thing.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I don't think.
And then, and you know, Jay, when we went to go, the way Barry Allen is written on the DCEU is, I can't stand that. I can't stand that. I don't. If you're gonna make the guy, if you're gonna give him jokes like Wally West, just say he's Wally West. Don't tell me he's Barry Allen. And
make him a little bit more brooding. Yeah,
and it's so corny. Oh, they disappeared. Oh, that's rude. And then he just jets off. That's.
Like DC fell for the Marvel trap, man. They saw how well they were doing.
Yep. And
they tried to rush everything.
And they tried to do everything the same way. Yep. They did. And Jay has told me plenty of times. I used to say I did not like Man of Steel. I really did.
Man of Steel was good, bro.
Jay kept telling me to go watch it, and for the longest, I was like, man, fuck Man of Steel. This is trash. After going back and watching Man of Steel, I will at least say it is decent. It is decent. But you know who I have a problem with? I have a problem with not even
Doomsday.
Nope. Don't have a problem with him. Well, I had a problem with Doomsday too. Yes, I did have a problem. But Lex, Doomsday, but I just don't think Henry Cavill is a good Superman. I just don't think he's a good Superman.
I like him, bro. I think he was good. I think he was good.
I don't think he's a good Superman.
But you like Brandon Ross.
Okay, look, but it's also about if you think he's a good actor and if you think he's stiff.
Okay, now you say, do I think he's a good actor? Yes, I do. Okay, not even from The Witcher. I'm talking about The Man from U.N.C.L.E. He was good in that. He was good in Mission Impossible. Even that one. What's the one with the gods?
Okay, wait. The Witcher and from Mission Impossible, just those two. He didn't really have a lot of speaking lines. He was more action fighting.
What in The Witcher? He sells. Okay. Oh, come on, Scott. He sells that in The Witcher. Like, it's damn near like I'm playing the game. He killed that shit.
Killed The Witcher.
Killed that shit.
He killed it.
I mean, the whole.
I'm not even a big Witcher dude, and even I was like,
he's literally sounds. And you know what? And it's funny. I'm gonna tell you this. ever since The Witcher, I've been kind of keeping up with Henry. So apparently he's a gamer. Okay, he's a gamer. You could tell he plays The Witcher. He puts so much effort into playing The Witcher. He's like, no, I even want, when I cuss, I want him to sound like Geralt of Rivia. He literally is him. It's like, in fact, if they made a mod right now in The Witcher to take out Geralt and put in Henry, I'm like, fuck yeah, this shit hot fire. Like, the amount of effort he puts into The Witcher is awesome. But if you look, he doesn't take that same effort and put it into Man of Steel. And I'm gonna tell you why. He really doesn't like playing Superman. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I feel like he doesn't like playing Superman. You can't tell me he does. Like, Jay, we just sat here and talked about him playing. Which one?
Bro, you don't take up a role if you don't like playing.
No, that's not true.
No.
He has said
it's the money.
He has said numerous times. He still said numerous times since then that he still wants to be Superman. Though he's like, I still want to do it, but if they not going to set it up, then I ain't gonna do it.
I just don't.
I just like Brandon Roth, man.
Brandon Roth, man, bro.
This was Brandon Roth for 3 hours of Superman Returns. That's it. Scene. I'm okay. Brandon Roth Superman.
All right, so let me ask y'all this:
Look, he didn't even say, "Is that my child?" He looked and he had to look up, "Is that my child?" Yeah. Rub the boy's head. That's it. That was in the whole movie.
Well, let me ask. So if you took Henry out of Man of Steel and you replaced him with Brandon Roth, you don't think Brandon Roth would have nailed that shit?
No, not at all.
Y'all are full of shit.
Fight scenes?
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh my God, son, y'all full of shit, bro.
If we're talking about him, how well he did as Superman, I'll give him an 8.
Who, Brandon Roth?
I agree.
Henry Cavill. I'll give him an 8.
And so what are you getting Brandon
in? Like a 5 or 6.
Wow. Complete. Guys, oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
Going incomplete.
Oh my gosh, man. Y'all, wow.
This is hilarious. This just is hilarious.
Okay, so who's the best Batman?
You know what?
Who's the best Batman?
Who's the best Batman? What's
Michael
Keaton? Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Okay, at least we all
Michael
agree
Keaton,
on that. At least we agree on Michael
Keaton.
Keaton. Okay, I thought y'all was gonna say some shit like Christian Bale. Okay, now don't get me wrong, he's a good Batman.
He's good. He's good.
He's a good Batman, but he's not better.
If you said George Clooney.
Let me join you. Let me join you off screen. Oh.
I'm giving Roth the incomplete because it's not his fault that they wrote him like a mute idiot.
Right,
he stood there and he ain't the best because he still was a mute idiot, Josh.
Man, come on, man.
Brandon Roth would have been a good. We only have that movie to base it off of. Like you can't say how well he would have did if we haven't seen it.
Yeah,
man, come on, Brandon Roth.
It's just okay. It was the first movie interpretation of Superman since Christopher Reeves, and he looked a little bit like. In certain ways he favored him, but
stood there and took a bullet to the chest in slow motion for 20 minutes.
That's not him.
Lifted a planet-sized kryptonite.
That's right.
That was the entire Superman movie.
And that's why we say the movie was bad, because he did dumb shit like that.
I forgot. He landed a plane in the baseball field. I forgot about that part too.
Josh, how do you say the movie is bad, but
Okay. Because, here it is. Everything literally about Superman Return is written terribly. From the opening scene, from the scene with the plane, you're like, okay. The whole plane thing, okay. Then, like Jay said, we waited an hour and a half for you to lift a planet from kryptonite because literally Lex took a piece of rock, put it into some carved out kryptonite and threw it in the ocean, and it was about to create a whole nother planet? Who wrote this shit? Who wrote this? How did that even make it past? Because if somebody would have gave me that script, I would have been like, wait, so let me get this straight. He's not going to fight anyone. He's just going to lift up a planet made of kryptonite.
Look. I'm quite sure I'm quite sure the writers of whoever of that movie suffered enough. Brandon Routh suffered enough because now he's relegated to the CW.
That's what I'm saying. And they really fucked McMahon's career. They really did.
They really did.
They really
like
did.
getting banished to the shadow realm.
He's been banished to the shadow realm because look, are we not going to agree that he was great in Scott Pilgrim?
He was good. He was really good. Yeah, and he showed charisma. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
He shows charisma on the CW show. So it's like, why can you?
I just can't believe that we have fallen so far from grace with him. Like it's just like
what if they had him audition and there was a script for Clark Kent / Superman, but when Brandon Ross started talking, they were like, well, he got the look, but he ain't got the speed. You know what? Let's just redact the whole script.
Hey, that's the same thing they did. Hey, hold up. That's the same thing they did with Christopher Reeve, but again, that was the 70s. It was like, he kind of has a look, but no. You know what? That's my fault. That's my fault because it was the reverse.
Okay,
he didn't have he was too skinny,
right?
But he read the lines perfectly, so that's my bad. It was the inverse.
Exactly.
It was reverse.
And it's funny because if you look at Christopher Reeve. Literally, the reason why Superman is the way he is now is because of Christopher Reeve. Like, if you look at the old one with his father, right, with George Reeves, Clark Kent and Superman acted the same. There was no difference. There was no difference between them. Yeah. The main thing about Superman being Clark Kent was, as they said in Kill Bill, that's how he sees humans, that we're fragile and things like that.
And clumsy.
Clumsy, exactly. And here's a man who can literally see every atom that's, and how, come on now. And you know what? I really have problems with, one of the things I used to hate in Man of Steel, still do hate it, is when his mom is getting literally trashed by Zod. Zod picks her up, tosses her onto the ground. Now, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but if somebody pick my mama up and toss her, I'm coming with the heat. I'm gonna make sure you don't. I'm gonna make sure you can't breathe. And like, hit this man, like even that scene, he's like, he's punching Zod, but the punches look so fake. They're like, he's like, you think you could threaten my mother, but he doesn't even give the emotion like somebody whose mother just been threatened. Like he doesn't even give that anger. He doesn't even get that anger in that scene. But we flash forward to The Witcher and his scenes in The Witcher. I'm like, this is the emotion I was missing in Man of Steel.
So you ain't like how he yelled when his father got snatched up by a tornado Sandy.
No, I was about to say that, and when he killed Zod, you didn't like how he yelled when he killed Zod.
Yeah, that was hard. That was hard.
The man didn't even have to kill Zod. That's the joke. Okay, first of all, okay, Jay, I want to use everybody in this room as an example. If y'all family was there and Zod had his raise, okay. The family had plenty of time to duck under the raise, go out before the raise even came. The father was bullshitting. I would have been like, get your asses up. This man that fell through the ceiling. Like, and why couldn't Superman just take him up? Okay, now I understand you would have had to write the Phantom Zone and all this in there. But at this point, you should have, because you end up using Zod's dead body to make Doomsday.
Don't.
Exactly. And Jay, remember when we saw that trailer? They actually spoiled it in the trailer that Doomsday was going to be there.
Yeah, I just didn't pick up on it.
Like,
it was so fast.
I couldn't even believe that. Like, you could have just picked Zod up.
Wait, I forgot because it's been I saw the movies a long time ago. Right. Okay, Man of Steel villain was Zod, and Batman versus Superman was Doomsday.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Lex Luthor
Doomsday.
Okay. Eisenberg. Okay, that kid.
And who
wrote that?
That was a bad cat.
Who wrote that? But and I'm not even blaming that on Jesse Eisenberg because he's actually a decent actor. He is.
He ain't Lex Luthor.
He's
though.
not Lex Luthor.
You might be a good actor, but that's a miscast.
He's not the Lex Luthor y'all wanted.
You have to be strong, articulate, and masterful with your words. You can't be like the kid from Facebook where you're playing this nerd.
Right,
no,
you're right.
You was a nerd when you were a kid.
But y'all wanted to see.
Like,
you're Michael Rosenbaum.
Right. Right, Mike. They could have cast Michael Rosenbaum. Like, or even the Lex Luthor they had in Crisis. He was a good Lex.
Yeah, he was solid.
He was a good Lex because once again, Scott, why are you making that?
I know. Here's the thing. It's just because it's John Cryer, and I just keep remembering him.
Right.
That's Ducky,
right.
Or that's the dude from 2.5 Men.
Right,
so
but you
that's
see
why.
him as that. But if you think about the role he did as Lex, he was smart. He was always trying to get even he would make you feel like you could trust him, then turn around and stab you in the back. That's the Lex Luthor I know.
But he also about him, John Cryer as Lex, he played like a weakling. Like he the whole masterful evil, that aspect was there. But like when he was on a farm with Tom Welling, he was like a little weakling. But other than that, it was.
But I do give him credit because if you think about it, Clark is still stronger than Lex, period. I mean, even without his powers, but you're right, that shit was funny.
Strength,
That was funny. He tried to jam my man Clark, and Clark caught that shit in midair. That was pretty funny. That was funny. Oh my God. But that's what I'm saying. People keep, and to be honest too, I'm gonna tell y'all, you know the best part of Justice League? Ray Fisher. Ray Fisher. He was the best part of Justice League. If you actually go back and watch his scenes in Justice League, pay attention to his acting. Pay attention, like he is really a good actor.
Because that was his first real job, and he wanted to make sure that shit was right. And everyone else were.
Yep. And he had this shit.
He did good because he saw the other people. Even Gal Gadot wasn't in a whole bunch of stuff, but she was in Fast and the Furious, and so she was a pretty big name. But he was the only unknown, so he felt he had to step his shit up. And that's definitely understood.
And he nails that shit. I was watching the scene when they resurrect Superman, right? And he's like, he tells Aquaman, look, you got to stop, man. Your heart is beating too fast. You're throwing him off.
Oh yeah.
Like his acting in there is so good. And here's an unknown guy, only been in like plays and stuff. They got this man playing Cyborg, and he nails it. Now. Look where we at now. He can't even play Cyborg anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, shit, you know?
That's his own doing, with all due respect. It's self-inflicted. Wasn't at first. He was fine, even with what he was doing at first. He just went too far.
But he kept on going. He kept going. That's the only thing.
He kept going. That's the only thing. He kept going.
I was going to tell
he
y'all,
would still be in the Flash movie had he stopped when the investigation stopped. Once the investigation proved he was right, and he said that, he'd still be there right now.
I absolutely agree with you. I don't blame him for standing up for himself. I don't blame him for that because not enough actors do that.
Yeah.
So, and I can definitely see him being not the big movie star he is, that they're like, man, shut up. You're not even big. You just here. So I applaud him on that. But like you said, he should have took his win with the first investigation and left it at that. He should have left it at that. You already had your
48 laws of power. 48 laws of power. Know when you won. Know when you won.
There you go.
Because here's the thing.
Because the more you try to fight, you create more enemies.
Everybody works with someone they don't like. Scott, you suck. You suck. Real
48 laws of power.
All these big companies, man, they're talking, man. Oh, you did this for this company?
Yep.
Nah, we can't hire you, bro.
Yep. And watch this. I really feel like he probably trashed his career. I really feel like that.
I think he did too. Yeah, I think he did.
Because, I mean, he may go back to like Broadway or plays and maybe like TV and work himself up, but it may be a while because he still has that name and title of Cyborg from this movie.
I don't want to work with any project dealing with this president. Yep. Oh, but I still work with Zack Snyder, dude. They're sitting in the same board meeting together. You're done. Once one is soured on you, the whole crew probably like, all right.
I don't think Zack Snyder is, because Zack Snyder actually put out a tweet or something a while back saying that Ray was the heart of his movie or something like that. Some shit like that.
Agree, but if Snyder got to go through WB Studios to make any movie,
right?
Yeah, but if Fisher ain't in it,
no matter how much I like you, I'm not about to go against the company that I'm working for.
Because they're gonna be like, wait, you want Ray Fisher back? Ain't that the dude we fired from Justice League? Oh no, he can't come back. Zach. Sorry about that, brother.
Oh, and they wished him the best on his future endeavors. They said, okay, bet.
So
That's so bad. But now here's the thing. You said it last week. If it had been somebody like Gal, Jason,
no, they already bent over for Gal Gadot already.
Wow,
they already bent over for, and she got whatever she wanted or whatever she was seeking.
Oh, see.
But and that was the end of it. But that's the thing. She realized when she won, and that was it.
Yeah.
Ray Fisher, he continued on, and then started getting a little bit more.
And then here's the thing: tell them about it. Yep. Don't put it on social media. See,
don't put it on social media because because you're playing to the public when in reality in that moment it makes team and you got these retweets and we with you, but they ain't paying the bill. Right. They not in the production. They not the directors.
This is what's wrong with social media.
Public opinion don't matter in the big square.
Exactly. Do not let these dudes. Do not let them blow your head up to the point where you think you can take on these big companies.
Yep, I agree.
Because at the end of the day, they not in the meeting room with you. Big bosses are.
Yep, I agree.
Yep.
I agree.
I see that in music. I see that in music every single day. And that's how I know it's real. Hip hop artists, million followers, million listens, million views.
This musical artist, they not trying to release my album. F this company. Oh, word?
A word?
A word?
A word?
Okay.
A word? Okay.
Say less.
There you go.
Less.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you independent. And now you're making less. Oh, you can make more, but who gonna promote you? All that type of stuff. So it's like in public opinion, you may like, you really stuck it to him, man. Yeah. But then when you when you try to put out an album or you trying to be on this, or you trying to put out a movie and try to be one of these actors that's averaging 10, 15, $20 million a picture, but then like the production and then the writers and then the director are like, oh, this person's difficult because as soon as you yell at them or as soon as you try to give them a certain direction, oh, he gonna cry, and then nah, I'm good.
We good.
We can find the next Idris, or we can find the next so and so.
Yeah.
Artists that have over 2 to 3 million followers but drop an album and only sells 30,000 copies. Where are the 2-3 million fans?
Those are the same dudes like, you everything, but they won't put out the money to buy your album, though.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well, I'll follow you on social
media. You really
media.
stuck it to him, man. Fuck the head of the company, man. Yeah, you do your own thing, man. Yeah, you gonna support me?
No.
Well, time is it's the pandemic.
It's the pandemic.
So any other time I got you. But
I got you at the time.
Bills and stuff is stacking up.
Man.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. And he was upset. And he was the most important part of the movie. All of that. Ray Fisher, Cyborg, in Flash. He was supposed to be like an integral part in everything.
I don't doubt it.
We just took him completely out the movie. Not recasting, not doing none of that. He's just out the movie.
You know how wild that is for them to say, you know what, fuck it, we're not even gonna put Cyborg back in it. Do you know how wild that is?
Yeah. That's big. When they're not even gonna bother to pick another actor because you know what? You, Ray Fisher, soured the taste of Cyborg in the DC EU. So we don't even want that character overall in our future movie. That's saying a lot.
Hey, but you know what? I was thinking too, what if he fucked it up for the dude that plays Cyborg in Doom Patrol?
I hope not, because he's cool, man. He's cool, man.
I don't think they'll go that far.
I don't know.
Technically, ain't they? They're two companies, right? They're two different companies, right?
Doom Patrol.
Because technically, Doom Patrol is what, HBO, right?
No, it got shifted over to HBO. It's still WB at the end.
It was DC.
Yeah, it's still
WB DC.
Yeah.
They don't do that. I don't know if that Cyborg is movie ready Cyborg, but he's a damn good Cyborg.
He ain't. He ain't. And I only seen like 2-3 episodes. He ain't ready.
Oh,
You know who Cyborg. You know who I would like to see play Cyborg? The dude that plays in The Boys. The I forgot his name.
The
A-Train.
The A-Train. Yeah. No, I actually give you one better. I would like to see my man from now I can't think of the movie. Not a Quiet Place. Oh, what's the black dude from the? It was a movie like The Quiet Place. It was something with some. Now I can't think of the dude's name.
You talking about the movie where the dude is blind in the house?
Bird Box. Gervonta from Moonlight.
Yes.
Okay.
I would love for him to be. Yes, I would definitely like to see him do that.
Yeah,
man. Yes, that I feel like that dude would be a great cyborg.
He has a good look to him to be in like whatever blockbuster. Yeah,
he does. Oh damn, he was in Moonlight. I was about to say Moonlight.
He was in Moonlight.
Too.
Yeah,
he was.
That's why when you said Bird Box, I'm like, you mentioning that over Moonlight?
Right, I forgot that he was in Moonlight. Moonlight was good, man. That shit was good. That shit was good. Man, oh my god.
You just got chill with Brandon Roth, bro.
Yeah, he's really like he's willing to fight for him. He's on his Ray Fisher shit when it comes to Brandon Roth.
Not to cut y'all off, the dude A-Train y'all was talking about, he's from Silver Springs, Maryland.
Yeah, he is. Yep.
Oh, for real? He from Silver Springs?
Silver Springs, Maryland.
Oh, he bougie.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit!
Was it Jesse Usher? Is that his name?
Usher, Usher.
Yeah, Usher.
Hey, The Boys. Please tell me everybody here has seen The Boys.
About to start now.
The show is great.
The Boys.
I keep forgetting Amazon has their own movie streaming service. I keep forgetting, bro. Amazon, like it's been Netflix and Disney Plus.
Don't worry, it's easy.
Just now HBO Max.
It's easy to forget, but they do.
The Boys is the truth, bro. It really is. That shit is good.
Homelander, him and his issues.
No, I'm gonna tell you. I don't know that dude Homelander from too much. I haven't seen him in a whole bunch of shit.
He hasn't been in a lot of stuff.
But I will tell you the scene that I knew that this dude was a great actor. I'm gonna tell you right the scene. And Jay, this not gonna spoil it. But when he was on the plane and everybody's trying to get off, and he said, "Sit the fuck down." Hey, son, I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Oh,
you gotta help us. You gotta please save my daughter. Sit the fuck down."
Sit the fuck down. I was like, "Oh, sheesh." Hey, Jay,
I laser everyone in here.
Jay, you have to watch The Boys, bro. Seriously, it is great. Oh my god.
Next.
Oh man, the boys are so raw, bro. Oh my goodness,
it's hilarious.
It looks like he's been in a lot of TV.
Yeah, a lot of TV, and I forgot what country he's from, but he's done a lot of stuff, like from whatever country he's from.
Yeah,
but not a lot of stuff in the US.
I think I know him from TV, and I know I saw him like a couple commercials. I definitely.
I only really know him from The Boys. Yo, shit, I did watch American Gothic. I remember him in that. I don't remember him in American Gothic. I don't remember that. I remember American Gothic. So that show was that show was all right. I didn't get to finish watching the whole thing, but that show was all right. Damn. The Boys is. Hey son, and you know what's surprising? I wonder if whoever wrote The Boys, because I have a different outlook the way TV is done now. Jay, me and you talked about it a while back, but the way, well, y'all know the story behind Stranger Things. Ming and Scott, I don't know if y'all heard about this, but the way Stranger Things was, they pitched it to like 5 different companies before Netflix. And every one of them turned it down, was like, nah, I don't think this is going to work. This is, they even went to HBO. HBO was like, nah, not going to happen. Like, and then it's funny, they got to Netflix, and the dude at Netflix was like, man, load that shit up right now. And look what Stranger Things is great. So can you imagine how many shows get, like, all these good shows that we watch? Do you think like they went to these big companies and they just didn't like it, like The Boys? Like, because when I think about The Boys, I automatically think that could have been on HBO. That could have been right on HBO. I'm gonna tell you another one. Have you ever seen The Expanse?
That looks like a Netflix type of show too, man.
What, The Boys?
The Boys.
Man, no, I feel like it's HBO all the way. I feel like it's definitely an HBO show.
You know what it is? I think it's the amount of F bombs that's in it that has me thinking the HBO.
You're right.
I think about The Expanse. You know, even though that was on Sci-Fi, but it got picked up by Prime. Okay. Have you ever seen Troop Zero with Viola Davis? That's on Amazon.
I saw the advertisements for that.
That shit is hilarious. That shit is hilarious, yo. Like, it's really funny. I just watched one. What's it called? What's the dad from What he said was, it's not a surprise, herpes. You can't bring that back. Well, that's the gift that keeps giving. What movie was that? What was that? What was that? Was it Hangover?
That's
he was
very
the doctor.
Specific line.
Was he the doctor?
I think it might have been Hangover.
I think it was. I can't.
Regular TV with their. It's funny you brought that up about how channels turn down Stranger Things, because if regular TV, if you're not America's Got Talent, if you're not a cop, a detective, a psycho killer, a firefighter, Law and Order, you're not going to get a show.
But it's funny because I can definitely see Stranger Things on CBS.
What?
And being successful.
I can't agree with that one, Scott. No, buddy.
I can too.
Y'all really bucking them. Y'all bucking them right now.
No,
now.
Just because they have certain elements. Like, have you seen the show Evil?
Yo, is that? I heard that was good though.
It's good.
That's the one with Luke Cage in it, right? The dude who played Luke Cage.
Yeah.
I heard that shit is good.
It's good. I saw that. It's on Netflix, and I was surprised because I saw it and I was like, oh, it's because they get these random plots and then just like make it like a buddy cop thing. But just watching it, I was like, oh man, and it goes like deeper. And the characters, I'm like, oh man, this is really good. Now I'm anticipating season 2 whenever it comes out, but due to COVID, we don't know. But it's good.
I think,
and I'm surprised TVs didn't pop for Stranger Things with it having the '80s vibe that it has.
That's
because
what I'm saying, right?
Even Wonder Woman 84, as bad as that was, they praised the 80s. At least they praised the environment of the 80s and all that.
Man, Jay had to slide that back in there. Just as bad as it.
It was terrible. No, it was terrible. But the 80s theme behind it, some of the 80s stuff they was doing was freaking hilarious. But Stranger Things, like, you would think people, like, fans pop for that.
It was
bringing back stuff from the 80s. Oh my God, it's a Trapper Keeper.
It's a Trapper Keeper. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's a Trapper Keeper. Oh.
It was relatively unknown except for Winona Ryder. So I don't know. That could have been it too. But young Sheldon doesn't have any notable actors, but that got picked up. But
okay,
people pass on stuff all the time.
Arrested Development, and the show is called Transparent. Have y'all seen that shit? Y'all,
Jeffrey Tambor. Jeffrey the father.
Yes.
Jeffrey Tambor.
Yo. So basically, the whole point of the show is that this man's been married, but he's literally He wants to be a transgender. He's been a man his whole life, but he's even married with kids, but he wants to be a transgender. When I tell y'all, this show is real, bro. They deal with real. It's kind of, to me, the way they handle family issues. I don't know if y'all ever saw the first Haunting of Hill House, the one that was on Netflix. The family issues that they deal with, y'all. This show, Transparent, that shit is real. It's a great show. Great show.
Yeah,
she was hard body.
Yo, I haven't watched regular TV outside of like sports in like decades, bro.
Really?
I had no
I said decades.
He did say decades.
Like me that old.
like if you outside of NBC got Sunday Night Football, Fox has football between 1 and 4, CBS has football between 1 and 4. Outside of that, I don't even let my channel grace any of those channels ever. Ever.
Man.
Bull. So that's what I mean. I haven't even, it's been literal decades since I watched something. The last thing I watched on a regular channel like that, show wise, is Oh my God, I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
This goes back to Gotham.
Don't get me started
Gotham was on Fox. I didn't even watch Gotham on Fox.
Don't get me started on that shit.
Regular cable still exists.
Don't get me started on Gotham.
Yeah, but stop hating on Gotham. You ain't even finish it.
Don't get me started.
You hated the Flash. You hate the Flash. You hated the Flash till we had to beat you to watch that. And
How far are you on Gotham?
Literally, Alfred goes to go save Bruce.
Oh
that's like every other fucking episode.
I was about to say you gotta be specific. I don't want to spoil which time he had to save him because there's some spoilers on why he had to go save him.
Save him from Ra's al Ghul.
No, this is now you about to blow it. See, now you about to blow it for me. God damn it,
D. Scott.
God damn, Scott. Shit.
You need to finish Gotham because Gotham was a great watch.
Yo, what's up, Duck? Here you living, baby? Yeah, man, y'all really, y'all putting Gotham up on this pedestal again.
No, I'm not putting it.
It's up there. It's not the top, but it's up there. Gotham is up there.
Okay, so
I'm still in the last season.
See, I'm not
better than Black Lightning.
So his wife.
Oh yeah, it is.
Damn it, where was I?
Because it's CW. Bro. Yes, it is. Because you know what? Okay, stop.
Where am I?
It is though. It is though.
You get sentenced to CW.
That's fucked up. Y'all gonna say that for real?
That's what happens. You get sentenced to CW.
And
you had a terrible superhero movie.
You have no excuse because you can binge watch this one. You don't have to watch it week by week. You can binge watch it.
It's not interesting. It's really not. It's really
was WandaVision interesting? The first 2 episodes was it interesting to you?
Nope. And
but you stuck with it, didn't you?
What?
Yeah, because we know the payoff was going to be good, though.
No, wait. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
WandaVision was the first 2 episodes.
It kept me
no.
WandaVision kept me wanting more. Literally, okay. Gotham opens up. We already know Bruce's parents die. Okay, got it. I understand that the show is not about Bruce. It's about James Gordon. Okay, I got you.
Ming, that's not fair. That's not a good comparison. That's not. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You know damn well WandaVision is connected to the movie. Stop.
You're right, but you have to sit through the slow build to get the payoff. Tell me,
bro.
You cannot tell me Gotham does not pay off towards the middle or the end of the show.
He's right.
Okay, you comparing 2 episodes to like almost 100 episodes.
No. I'm not
comparing Josh's commitment to one show over polls to
exactly.
another.
Come on, guys.
Okay, well, you know what? I got all the way to the final season, and and even though the final season is very, very short compared to the first 4 seasons, I still haven't been able to finish, even though I was invested. And I know it's all into the Jeremiah.
So how was the middle? How was that middle season?
The middle's always good. The middle's always good.
You mean like season 2, 3?
Yeah, like when they start introducing like Edward, and when they introduce Jerome and stuff like
Whack!
Whack.
Okay, Josh, shut up. Wait, hold up, Josh, shut up. No, when they introduced Jeremiah and the other Jay, well, before they got to his twin brother who was like a genius, but when they introduced him and went to the whole circus, I was intrigued.
Wait, are you about to say the Joker? Are you about to say the Joker?
No, because you can't see the Joker. You can't see the Joker.
Okay, not the Joker. Okay. That's Jeremiah.
That's Jeremiah. So Jeremiah is supposed to be the Joker?
Jeremiah Velasquez.
Oh, that's Jeremiah. I don't know who the Joker is.
Josh, I'm gonna need you to watch it before you pass judgment. Because we clearly,
he's right, you know.
We seen it all. Like Brandon, you said you was on your last season, right?
Yeah, like the.
Okay, so you're basically done. Josh,
yeah, it's only like 12 episodes.
Bro,
what season?
I watched it. I binged it, and I was just like you, and never seen the episode. I was like, Gotham, what?
And we said this a couple of shows ago. Gotham, this storytelling wise, it's not like this. It goes like every which way, and as you're watching, you kind of like, well, damn, which storyline are they trying to like stick to? And because they try to go so many different things and try to incorporate so many different things at once. So
Josh, don't you dare be a casual and not watch it because it ain't Batman.
No,
Pink was my favorite character too. The Pink was my favorite character too. I love the
Pink.
Pink.
I don't want it to be about Batman. I want it to be about Jim Gordon. I want it to be about. In fact, I would be fine if Batman wasn't even in it.
Give it a chance, then, bro. Based off what you just said, give it a chance.
I didn't like the whole dynamic that they did later on, between the Riddler and Penguin. I didn't.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like early on, when his mom was still there.
When this man was coming up in the ranks, boy.
Boy indeed.
Boy indeed. See, boy indeed. So is his wife gone in the episode I watched? I think his wife is gone, but she's really. We found out that she's really not gone. I can't remember where I was.
James Gordon's wife.
Yeah. You mean Barbara?
Yeah, Barbara.
James Gordon's wife.
They were never married, right? Oh, they were engaged, but
he was just smashing.
Yeah.
You talking about the doctor or the mafia girl?
No, talking about Barbara.
No, he's talking about Barbara. He's talking about Barbara.
Right. So I done met little Poison Ivy. Okay, I got that she's Poison Ivy.
And then that whole storyline with her was just like, okay, we have to speed up her age. It was bad. It was bad.
As I have stated, the timeline don't match up, and now they had to speed it up.
No. Well, I mean, it's like most shows.
Oh, okay. I was about to say
her things specifically was sped up because like just magical shit, which made no sense.
They gave a reason.
But it's stupid.
It kind of made sense, but it's stupid. Right. They gave us
that's towards the end. That's toward the end of the show.
Okay.
Right. We want you to catch the beginning / middle of the show. That's where is the good part.
Gotham is hard to sit through for me. It really is.
It's hard to binge. It's hard to binge.
I was like,
I did it. I binged it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Up until a certain season. Up until the end. It was dope.
To me,
I was shocked.
It's acting what Green Arrow or what Arrow was getting in the later seasons. But
most shows are always like that, though. Most shows usually good to the beginning, great in the middle, and it tails off towards the end.
Man.
Well, wait, I disagree. No. Hey, Ming, go ahead and say it. I disagree. I don't think it suffered from what happened with Green Arrow. Green Arrow.
No. You're right about that.
With Green Arrow, it seemed like they were grasping at what they could put on there
at the island,
and like reintroducing the same old stuff. With Gotham, it was like they had so many ideas and so many different things to do. They just kind of
Flash is doing the same exact thing.
Well,
with the Speed Force, they're doing the same exact thing with the Speed Force.
No.
They're not. You gotta.
Flash is not suffering from what Green Arrow did. No.
They keep going back to the Speed Force.
That's because that's the source of his power.
That's where he gets his powers from, bro. Like, how do you?
I don't accept
That's the source of his power.
Right, the source of his power.
How do you?
I can't.
I don't understand. How do you write out or just take out where he gets his powers
You
from,
don't have
bro?
to take it out. You don't have to take it out. But every time there's an issue, we don't have to toss something into the Speed Force, or we gotta run back. Like,
a Speed Force is an entity within itself.
Y'all putting the Speed Force up here on a pedestal.
That's where it's supposed to be. That's where it's supposed to be, bro.
Okay, all right. If that's the case, Swamp Thing would have been all about the green.
You and this damn Swamp Thing.
I'm just saying, the green is
I haven't seen the Swamp Thing, so I can't comment.
The Swamp Thing, the green is where Poison Ivy and Swamp Thing get their powers from. But you don't see them go, the green. Now, yes, Swamp Thing.
No, you're damn right, because it only lasted one season.
But that's not the Swamp Thing's fault. Don't come for Swamp Thing like that. Now, Swamp Thing's job is to protect the green, okay? But they rarely, it's just always done that he's doing it. It's not brung up every episode.
Maybe they should have. Maybe they would have got extended for a second season.
Scott, you're going to stop coming for Swamp Thing like that. You really going to stop doing that. I can't believe that's not on HBO Max now.
They didn't banish Swamp Thing yet?
Man. Huh?
They banished Swamp Thing yet? They didn't banish them to the CW?
Oh, no, it's on CW. It's on the CW.
Wait, what?
That's right.
It is.
Really?
Yes.
Been banished.
They're replaying the first season, but yeah, it's on the CW.
Banished.
Don't believe that shit. Don't believe.
You failed.
No, I had the CW app. They got it.
I'm not. I'm just saying the CW is not where that should have went. That was
One
fucked
thing,
up.
you are found guilty of being a terrible show. You are sentenced to life with no parole.
And the CW.
The CW.
Oh, that's so messed up.
Oh, wait. I keep seeing, like, every time I keep seeing advertisements for Superman and Lois. So that show's supposed to take. That show's supposed to take place.
I don't think I plan on watching that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm with you.
I'll give it. I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a slight chance. I'll give it.
Oh no! Give me a minute.
I'm at. I don't know. I'm at. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
I might end up getting to it, but I probably won't catch it week by week like I'm doing with WandaVision.
Yeah. I won't be able to.
You're not going to anticipate it. You're not going to be anticipating. Oh God, it's Tuesday. Tuesday 8 o'clock. I got it, man.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, I'll be at work.
No.
Unless it comes on. Unless it comes on Monday night, I can catch it maybe, but not.
Like I said, WandaVision for me, like 5 o'clock, like 3 o'clock in the morning every Friday. I'm there.
Get banished to the CW. Hey, Gotham dope, man. I slept on Gotham too, bro. That's why I'm fighting for Gotham, because it's like I didn't think much of it either, and then it was like, just watch it, and I watched it, and I fell in love more than I thought I would.
It took me and Jabril to say.
I'm not saying it's.
It took me and Jabril to say something to you. Yeah. Until you was like, "Sorry, give it a shot." Dang,
they kept saying, "Yo, watch it." I'm like, all right. Gotham. No, Josh, I'm not saying it's the epitome of great superhero show.
It's good. It's not terrible. It's definitely better than Black Lightning and Supergirl and all that stuff.
First of all, you gonna stop throwing Black Lightning out there like that. Like, you keep doing that.
First off, I'm the one that
Black Lightning is bad.
Hold up. First off, I'm the one that was vouching for Black Lightning. It's decent. Again, you got to understand the
Black Lightning is decent.
It's decent. You also got to understand the channel it's on and the writers and what they got to work with within the CW realm.
I have told y'all plenty of times, if it wasn't Green Arrow or The Flash, I'm gonna tell you, the budget for the rest of those shows are not as big as those. They're really not.
Black Lightning was so trash. Black Lightning was so trash to me. Y'all had me staring at the Supergirl for like 5 minutes.
Okay, wait. It's not so trash. Hold up. Okay, Jay. Okay. Okay. It's not so trash. Look. I gotta acknowledge. They made it an all black, or damn near all black cast superhero on the CW. And had some iconic act. They had Robert Townsend on there.
Yes, and I was shocked when he was on there.
And I was so I was like, so certain things you give the benefit of the doubt, but you also, like I said, acknowledge the CW, acknowledge that the writers may not be top notch. You know what? CW. Hey, acknowledge that the limitations that they got. Shit. I mean, look, the writers could be on par with the DC EU movies, so it's not like the writing for anything DC wise is great.
Kind of was to me.
You saying that the TV show is on par with the movie?
Yeah, it kind of was.
Well, it follows the same recipe. A love story, something tragic, something tragic happens. Same recipe.
When I knew it was horrible trash. And I think I brought this up. I knew it was horrible trash when what's the youngest daughter's boyfriend name? Not Malik.
Khalil.
I knew it was bad when they finally caught Khalil and said, we're gonna turn him over to the same people that the albino dude. See?
No. They didn't. No. They didn't turn. No. They didn't turn him into the regular police. They try to turn him into like the special force. I don't know.
But
they thought he would be safe. They thought. But he got his spine ripped out. He got his spine ripped out.
I'm sitting there like, so this the part where you change his face and secretly ship him out of the country because you're going to turn him over to the guy that has had a lot of money and power to kind of still get his hands on people anyway. And he got his spine ripped out and he died for like 10 seconds.
He got his spine ripped out.
And then they brought him back.
Again.
You know what I thought? You know what I thought watching that the first season and then how they're referring to green babies and all that. I thought they were going to try to infuse Static Shock with Bang Baby, Green Light Baby. I thought they were going to try to do some kind of connection, but no, that just never happened. But
the only thing I like about it, like I said before, is the father-daughter relationship parts. I like that part. Yeah. I like the metaphor of the black versus white, whereas people versus metahumans. I like that part. Outside of that,
I like the history lessons with that. That he would try to get his students to and relate those history lessons to whatever's going on in that episode. I like that.
I like that part too, but the rest of it, especially that last season, they start introducing a bunch of kids with powers. The techno dude, the dude that causes earthquakes.
That's when they try to do too much. That's when they try to do too much. Yeah,
it was. Oh God, it was just.
The human computer dude,
I definitely feel like after a while, sometimes the CWs be bucking on their meta humans. Like they'll just do anything. Like the girl on the Flash who could use her cell phone. You like, bruh.
Okay, that's why season 5 was kind of ass, because then now they're making metas or making metas out of things.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's when I was just like, from the satellite that fell. I was just like, this season is.
Yeah, that was kind of like, wow. I was like, come on now.
I was just like, okay.
So basically, if you want a show, don't go to CW.
Hey, if you start, wait, no, if you're an actor or if you're a writer, producer, or whatever, and you're just starting out, CW may be the good starting point, but you don't want to go there as a seasoned vet that actually takes. I don't even want to say that, because the dude that Jefferson from Black Lightning, he's been an actor for a long time.
Living Single, Scooter.
He was in Living Single.
Still looked the same.
Yep. He looked the same.
Yeah,
Dude don't age.
Yep.
Dude
don't age at all. Still look the same.
Never age.
But it's just that certain you get viewed in a certain light. You on that CW show.
You on that CW show.
Yeah. You on One Tree Hill.
Whoa! Don't you bring in One Tree Hill in this?
Scott is right. We had two different Superman movies. One person got banished to CW. The other person kept having a bigger career. So that lets you know who's the better Superman.
Damn! Oh my God!
You're right. You're right.
Banished.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
We have no speaking roles in Superman Returns.
Oh my God!
We find you guilty.
Ain't shit. Y'all are not.
You are
shit.
hereby sentenced.
Y'all ain't shit.
You know what? He got paroled on Scott Pilgrim.
That is crazy. That is crazy though, because he had more of a speaking role on his episode when he had during the crisis than whole movie. That is crazy, bro.
Oh
the whole Returns. Even his cameo episode in The Flash when he was pushing up on Homegirl. He had more talking in 1 hour than he did in Superman Returns, period. And I liked him. He was great as Adam. He was great. He was a great Adam, man. He was great.
Oh my God, y'all
he was pushing up on Arrow, not Flash. It was Arrow, excuse me. Now he's pushing up on my man Girl, and I don't like people push up on Oliver's woman, but charismatic anyway. Felicity. Leave her. Back up off my man Girl. Oliver had to kill a lot of people to get her. You understand me? He went to that island a lot of times to get his mom right for that girl.
A damn lot. Like, damn, bro, you back on the island after we got rid of this shit like a season ago, 2 seasons ago. God damn.
I just don't like the fact that they killed off Canary and then to bring her back. What was wrong with that? Was it her like contract or something?
This is what I think. I think of Katie Cassidy. I think she wanted to leave or try to leave, or she had an out in her contract. I think. I don't want to say contract, but I think she wanted to leave, and because again, same thing that happened with Kid Flash. They get popular, they get big or whatever. Then they want to go do movies or whatever, and see that lane probably isn't what they thought, or they weren't going to get whatever opportunities. Then they come back, because it made no point. It made no point to kill her just to bring back an evil version of her, and to add to that, exactly. and to bring back the real, and further down the line, bring the real Dinah in there, who actually has to come from her and not some machine. So
It's a lot going on right there. I'm already confused. I'm like, what the fuck?
I was invested for
I know, and that's funny. And he said all that, and I understand everything he just said.
Oh my god!
Right,
See,
I watched it.
I didn't make it past Arrow until he got his kid. Like Oliver found out he had a son.
Yeah,
that his mother paid off.
So these actors are what, year for year contract?
No,
I don't think they're year for year.
I think some of them are. I think some of them, not the big
I think
ones.
some of them,
right?
Like the guy who played Oliver. No, he obviously signed for like 4 or 5 years when he first initially got the job. But like the secondary characters, I think they signed for sure. And if they're popular or whatever,
hold on, y'all,
with the demographic, then they'll resign them. And that like, for example, that happened with Big Bang, where the main 3 characters, they signed on to their roles, and then like Raj and then the other guy, they were like secondary. And then after a while, they were popular, so then they made them regular characters, and then they extended the contract. So it all depends on how they're received by the fans.
Yep. It's hard to beat typecasting. Stay away from CW. Go to CW after you did your thing. Don't go there first.
No, don't do that. Don't do that either, because you saw what happened with Ruby Rose. Don't do that. Don't do that.
She got out quick.
Yeah.
She was like,
no,
before that, she was like,
not for me.
She was like, yeah, I was in Orange and New Black, now I got my own show. I'm on this. Shit. I'm in New Zealand.
Yeah.
I'm shooting
New Zealand.
I'm shooting 8 months out of the 12 months of the year. I can't do movies like that. Damn. You know what?
I'm good.
Let me get up out of here.
Get back. Yeah, let me get up out of here.
Like we can say she's not a big movie star, but she's a movie star.
Yeah, she's a movie star. She's big enough.
She had no business taking that role to be.
I felt the same way as soon as they announced that. I was like, but why?
It's not like she can't play the role, because she definitely played the role.
Hey, Josh.
Like, she can play the role.
Ruby
To be honest, you know what? I'm going to tell you why she took the role. I'm going to tell y'all why. She thought, DC?
Easy.
I get to be myself, because she is gay.
Lesbian.
And she's playing a lesbian character. She's like, this grade A. Then nope. She didn't realize it was on the CW.
She got put on work. She got to put on work. She's not gonna get the same acting opportunities that she would if she was in LA.
Yep.
It's different.
Yeah. Yep. And then, but I want to tell you this too. I definitely feel like this. The budget for Batwoman is terrible compared to the other shows. Terrible. From the from the visual effects to the storyline. Now, I will say, they probably had one of the best villains in the storyline. Alice out of all the CW shows, she's a great villain. She's a great villain. But other than that, you can tell they don't even take half of the time with the writing in the story in Batwoman. They really don't. It's so cheesy sometimes. I'm like, really? Y'all
It's funny. Oh, this man saying that's cheesy, but you love Supergirl.
No,
yo, I can't. I can't. It's
I'm not saying that Supergirl does not have its cheesy moments, but I would at least say the storyline with her, like the first 2 seasons of Supergirl, is damn good.
Supergirl was good, though.
Right,
I mean, it's not great, but Supergirl was
like it was terrible.
I need the rock, paper, scissors for this, because I need to know, because I don't have nothing to watch. Do I go for it or don't?
Okay.
No, watch The Boys.
Watch Legends of Tomorrow.
No, you haven't watched The Boys, right?
Watch Legends. Watch Legends before you watch.
No, he need to watch The Boys. He need to watch The Boys. He don't need to. No, watch The Boys.
Watch The Boys.
Watch The Boys. Like, but Scott swears up and down like Supergirl was some terrible ass shit, and it really was not. It really was not. Scott's like, oh, fuck Supergirl, that shit was terrible. No, it was not bad. It was not bad. Well, gentlemen, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I got some things to do, like get prepped for the snow.
I'm starving. I haven't had a chance to eat.
I'm hungry, and my fat cells are
I was about to say, I came from work. That's why y'all see me with the beat. I threw everything off and set up and was like, oh yeah, let's go.
I honestly thought
No, you was off yesterday.
If I'm off on Fridays, I have to work the weekend. If I work Friday, I'm off on the weekends.
Got you. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Ming, I get off at 5:30 on weekends regardless.
It's great having you on the show, Ming. I knew we was gonna dig into some WandaVision, so I'm glad you came with us, bro.
Leon, Lonnie Love, I said, what's up, man?
Maybe in the next 2 weeks, we're gonna get you back on here. So Ming actually brought up a good point. Jabril, I want Jabril. Yeah, I want him to come on too. Like, I understand he had some shit to do today, and we did hit him up last minute. Yeah. So we did hit him up last minute.
Yeah. It was like
really last minute. It seems like you hitting up a lot of people last minute today.
Shut up, Scott.
I was just asking just for the sake of asking, just to be prepared. Yeah, that's all. That's why I asked.
Man, it's been real. Y'all, it's been episode 9. I'm about to go eat some
Metro
food.
City wings.
Make sure you get them crab fries for a player. Make sure you pick up them
crab fries. Them Jones was all right. It's a
fries.
joke. It's a joke that work at the Metro City Wings, though.
Is she big? That's all I care about. Is she big?
Yeah.
Oh, she is? Next week, we're going to make a run before the show. We're going to make a run before the show next week. We're going to make a run before the show to Metro City Wings real quick. We're going to make a run to the show.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, okay.
We're gonna make a run. I'm gonna slide in there and be like, hey, can I get an order of crab fried wings and your number to go along with it?
Them crab fried wings was hitting, bro. Them was all right.
So the last time I went there, they must be under new management because the first time I went there, they were trash. The food was trash.
Yeah.
It was trash.
Okay.
How long ago was this?
It was years ago. I'm probably talking about at least.
What's going on?
Sorry, Scott. You don't live here anymore. You wanted to move. I wanted to move to New York because I want to be in the action. Blah, 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 shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what you wanted to do. So now you stuck in New York, cold as shit. In fact, is it about to cold?
The whole time they got way better food than us, bro.
Man, no. Certain spots in New York got way better food than us.
Nah, bro. You go anywhere in New York and find better stuff.
I do want to go to this restaurant that I heard they got the best Peking duck in New York. I'm trying to slide up there, but when COVID over, I'm trying to slide up there now.
What you know about Peking duck, bro?
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Who you talking to, bro? Man.
Bro, stop playing with me, man.
It's a reason. Hey, man, you want to know the best Peking duck I had, though? I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. When we went
here?
No, it did not. Didn't come anywhere from in the DMV. Not at all. Trust me, I didn't probably have every Peking. No. The best Peking duck I had came from when we went to Disney World. We went to Disney Springs, Morimoto's restaurant. Bruh, I ordered 2 of them bitches. I ordered 2 ducks. Ate all of it too. Ate all of it.
I do know a spot here. It's in Eden Center, Virginia.
Oh, of course, because all the good food spots in Virginia. Where is it at, man?
Okay,
no, I don't know where. Send me the address, because I'm going to go.
I got you.
Now, I mean, are they serving it? Are they serving it like under open fire and they bringing it to your table, or they just?
They cut it up right in front of you, bro.
Oh, for real? Oh, you need to send me that address. Oh, you need to send that to me. Like, no bullshit, man. Like, send it to me right after we hang up this call. Like, no bullshit.
The excitement.
Y'all know, man, I love. Oh, duck. I did mean to tell y'all, Ming, I did cook a duck on Christmas.
How did that go?
So let me tell you, I hooked that thing up. So salt and pepper in the cavity. Okay, oranges. I took some Maltose. Put it over the skin because you want the crispy skin, because duck is kind of fat. It got a lot of fat underneath the skin. So instead of poking holes in it to render, I poured boiling water and Maltose. And for those who don't know what Maltose is, it's kind of like a hard syrup, but it's not as sweet. And I boiled that, poured it over the skin till the skin started to shrink up on it. Put it on the grill to 325. Shit was golden. That shit was
How
golden.
long did you grill it for?
I cooked it too. It was like 160, 165. So it took maybe like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, it took about 4 or 5 hours. It was good. It was good as hell though. But I did notice my mistake. I didn't pour enough hot water on the skin. I did not do that. And I did not.
Let me.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you: is your go-to spot for Korean barbecue? Is it still Honey Pig?
No, not no more.
Good.
Not no more.
Good.
Okay, it's mine, and we still going.
No,
I don't care what y'all
it's not
think.
yours either. When I take you to this new spot, I guarantee you're gonna be like, fuck Honey Pig. I guarantee it.
What's it called?
Fire Pan, Ming.
Where's that at?
Falls Church. It's in a shopping center that has a big, nice Korean market in there.
Okay.
I'll send. Hey, Ming. The best thing about this spot, all you can eat, Ming, for 2 hours. For 2 hours, and no homo. The meat is 10 times better than Honey Pig. It really is. Jay, when this shit is over,
Honey
that's
Pig
where we're
is
going.
Basic, bro. I don't understand how you like Honey Pig for that long.
Because in the beginning, that's the only one I would go to because I didn't know about what's the one that starts with the O that's like a block or two away from Which one? Yes, that place is good. That place is good too. So when I actually found out about that place, Ming, I stopped eating at Honey Pig. But now since I found Fire Pan, I stopped eating at that place. I
don't even go to those ones no more. The one I usually go to, you have to pay for it. That's the only problem.
You gotta pay. What you mean?
It's not like it's not one of those like you can eat for like an hour or two. This one you actually have to. That's the only problem. But that's still my favorite Korean barbecue.
I'm about to send this joint to you right here, Ming. This the joint right here. It's coming your way right now. I don't play around. When it comes to food, you already know that. Scott, when you used to be big, but don't worry. I want Jay, as soon as this shit is over, Jay, in celebration for that new life that has been added to you, we going to Fire Pan. We going to Fire Pan, bro.
Yeah.
This the place. This the place I just sent you, Ming, is the place I go to now.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. My fat ass about to go get something to eat. I love y'all all dearly with all my heart. Y'all all my brothers. Love y'all to death. Y'all stay frosty out here.
Man.
Josh, Brandon, try to keep